Guys, this is where I've been spending my time. We have recently embarked upon a really awesome quest chain called Myreque. This is the Myreque quest chain. We did the In Search of the Myreque, In Aid of the Myreque, Darkness of Hallowale. Darkness of Hallowale we did yesterday. That quest was insane. Bro, that maze in the ghetto was freaking ridiculous. But yeah, the plan today, guys, is we're gonna do a quest called The Taste of Hope, and we're gonna work further into the Myreque quest chain, the storyline, and surely retain our hardcore status throughout that process. So I think before we get into any questing, you guys know the deal. It's time to do a little bit of the chores. Alright, so now we're done with this. Cool. Let's go real fast to Farming Guild and go take a look at what we got and see if we can make some potions. And then we're gonna start the Taste of Hope. Look at that, guys. We're actually starting to become a good account, man. A big, nice account. I'm thinking about bringing my Eclipse gear as well. But that's like a lot of loot. I don't know. Regardless, let's start the quest, guys. Taste of Hope. I can start this quest by talking to Garth outside Versinhasa, east of Mayor Ditch. Experience quest, medium length, in Myreque 4 and release year 2018. What? Wait, so Darkness of Hallowale was in 2006 and there was not a continuation of this storyline before 12 years. Oh my god. This is the Theater of Blood, huh? Enter Theater of Blood. Fucking A. Night of the Theater. That's the quest that takes you in there, huh? Okay, so I gotta talk to Garth. Hello there. Interested in hearing the tale of Seraphina? Yes, please. Great. Now, in case you didn't know, the castle before you is Versinhasa. It's home of the Theater of Blood. Hourly, thanks for the prime. Every day, vampires from across Mauritania come to the theater to watch citizens attempt to various challenges within. So it's a form of entertainment for them? Why do the citizens take part? The theater is run by famous vampire noble, Lady Versig Vitor. She has promised that any citizen of Mayor Ditch who survives the theater will be freed of the vampire blood tithe. I suppose that must be rather tempting for a lot of people. So who's this Seraphina? The theater has been around for many years and thousands of people have tried their luck against it. However, in that time, only one person has ever survived it until the end. Seraphina. Exactly. Seraphina's younger brother was very ill and he wasn't going to survive many more blood tithes. She just couldn't let him die, so she did that what no other person ever had. She entered the theater and succeeded in every challenge she faced. They say that Varsig wasn't too happy about that, but she kept her promise. Seraphina and her brother were freed. Sounds like you're a big fan of her. Well, of course. When she survived the theater, she proved hope to every person in Mayor Ditch. Hope that one day a fellow in her they can one day follow in her footsteps. So what happened to her in the end? Well, I suppose she left Mayor Ditch. I can't imagine any free person would want to stick around here. You suppose? So you don't know for sure? Well, no, it was a long time ago. Not many people around who remember it. Okay. Holy shit. That was Vanstrom and Klause and Strakan. Safalan and the Myreque will want to hear about this. Ooh. Okay. When will you go back to Classic WoW? Whenever I feel like playing it again. I don't know. I just haven't really felt like a lot of want to play it at the moment. Okay, let's talk to Saffron about this. It's nice to see you again, Gooseman, and congratulations on your well-deserved promotion. Saffron, I've seen something about you should know. What is it, Gooseman? I was at Versinhasa and I saw Vanstrom, Klause and Strakan. What were they doing? I'm not sure. They arrived at the same time and both entered the castle. Versinhasa is home to the Theater of Blood. Maybe they were just there as spectators. Rannis is known to visit the theater quite regularly. However, I've never heard of Vanstrom going there before. I'd say this is worth investigating. What do you need from me? Return to Versinhasa and see if you can work out what Vanstrom and Rannis are up to. If you need some help, we recently sent a few of King Roald's mercenaries in that direction. Okay. Rannister Khan's crypt. Oh, mercenaries, right here. Oh my god, he has a god sword? Which kind of mercenary did they freaking get? Hello, you don't look like the usual rebel around here. What's your story? Safalan sent me. He said you could help me with something. Safalan. Interesting chap, isn't he? Those eyes of his are a bit creepy. I know! Anyway, we might be able to help him, but it needs to be quick. We're just about to head into the theater. Compared to the citizens, we shouldn't have any issues in there. They're actually going in there! So what do you need? I saw Vanstrom, Klause, and Mr. Khan arriving at the castle earlier. Do you know if they're still in there? Yeah, we saw them as well. Pretty hard to miss. We haven't seen them leave yet though, so I guess they're still inside. Need to know what they're doing in there. Any ideas I can do that? Well, this place has quite a few windows. Maybe you could use one of them. They're all high up there though, so you'll be able to climb to reach them. That might work. Parts of the castle walls have been damaged. It shouldn't be too hard to climb. Okay, let's save that. That guy, this guy is like me, chat. That's literally me IRL, right there. I feel like I looked at everything though. Oh! Never mind.
Get away from there, food sack.
Doesn't look like I'm able to climb up here without guard watching. You need to distract them somehow. Oh, Herbert! We're gonna have to sacrifice Herbert. Hello, I was wondering if you could help me with something.
What is it?
Do you think you can distract the guard from me while I climb this wall?
I ain't going on the wrong side of the wire watch for nothing. You'll have to pay me.
Fine. How much?
1,000 coins should be it.
1,000 coins? What can you even buy around here for that?
There's a guy in the Sector 3 who sells weapons. Top secret. The guards can't know about it. I want to get a sword from him, so I have a better chance at the theater.
Fine. I'll come back when I have the money. Wait, I didn't bring money! Satan hit. Oh, there's a bank around here. Hand it over. Okay, here's the money. You give Herbert 1,000 coins.
Thanks. Climb the wall when you're ready. I'll distract the guard when you do.
Alright. Shout out to Herbert, boys. The one time Goose doesn't bring his life savings with him. Shut up, bro. Okay.
Hey, vampire, over here.
Nice. Thank you, Herbert. Ooh, there's some... Ooh. Fine, look through the window. Let's go, boys. Okay, let's see. Can you believe this creature? Oh my god, it's the lady! I have no doubt that it will be adequately meet your requirements. Perhaps, but I still believe the Firewatch can handle this. We've given your Firewatch more than enough opportunities and the Wire Cube will still elude us. It's time for another strategy. The creature before you has advantage over a Wire. It is a perfect hunter. Once it gets a taste of its foe's blood, it can track them anywhere. We still need the blood though. I have a solution to that. If this is indeed the route we're taking, there is also the question of your sister. She specifically requested that Safalan and that outsider to be left to her. Now is not the time for games. We can't afford to let the enemy slip through our fingers again. Anyway, you worry about the Miracle. I'll handle Venezuela. Vanstrom? Very well. I will make the preparation immediately. The sooner we deal with the Miracle, the better. Even our kind have weakness, and if Seraphina could discover them, the Miracle can as well. Then I think we're done here. Thank you for your time, Versik. And you for yours, Rannis. You're always welcome here. Dude, she looks like Ursula.
Amazing content. Keep going.
She looks like Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Kaisuko, thanks for the 2 months. That didn't turn out good. I better let Safalan know. Alright, let's go back, boys. Alright, let's see Safalan, see what he says. Hello again, Gooseman. Do you have any news for us? I do. It's not good, I'm afraid. I managed to spy on a meeting between Vanstrom and Rannis and Vitur. Versik gifted them this strange creature, which he said he would help them track down the Miracle. Track down the Miracle? How? He claimed that the creature could track anyone, provided they got a taste of their blood. But they'll need blood from one of us. We might be okay then. It's not like the vampire's name and number the tithes they take. I wouldn't be so sure. Vanstrom seemed to think he had a way around that. Not only that, it sounded like he'd be making his move very soon. This isn't good. If Vanstrom thinks he can use his creature against us, I have no reason to disbelieve him. He's proven time and time again that he could not be underestimated. So, what's our plan? I'm not sure yet. We'll need to make one quietly, not quietly. Can I help with anything? Bertita and I will begin forming a plan of action. In the meantime, do you remember that book from Helminki you found for us? I do. Well, our head researcher, Flagen Scrute, has been working on translating it. Could you go check on him and see how things are going? Will do. Okay. That's the one we found in the basement that we used telegenetic grab on. So you're working on translating the Alchemy book.
Indeed I am. It's not a quick process, I'm afraid. Large parts of the book are written using the vampiric language, which isn't easy to translate.
I didn't know they had their own language.
Ah, yes. It's very old and they don't use it much anymore. But it does exist. As expected, comes over quite useful for things like this, where they don't want humans prying on their work.
But can you translate it? How's it going?
Like I say, it's slow. My knowledge of the language only comes from things up in around the city, so I'm making a lot of assumptions. I'm making progress, though.
Anything to report?
The book seems to document a lot of the experiments being performed in the lab you found. Interestingly, the experiments were performed on vampires themselves, as well as humans. It appears that they were trying to use the power of alchemy to modify both humans and vampires.
What is alchemy?
There are some that believe that there's a hidden power in blood. Alchemy is the act of modifying blood both magically and scientifically to harness this power. It seems that the vampires are strong believers in the power of alchemy, as they have been experimenting quite heavily.
Why?
Looks like they have two reasons. First of all, they were looking for a way to increase the amount of blood that can be harvested from a human. Unsurprisingly, the vampires there have multiplied faster than the humans. Perhaps there's no longer enough blood to go around.
And the other reason?
That's more interesting one. As they're already aware, vampires possess some form of immunity against our attacks. It starts only at partial and juveniles, and juvenates, but by the time they become fires.
Song of the summer.
Yo, truly, thank you for the 4 months, man. Appreciate that.
It starts off as only partial and juveniles and juvenates, but by the time they become fires, they are totally invulnerable. This book implies that the vampire's immunity isn't perfect, and it can be overcome. It seems they were trying to improve this immunity.
Overcome? How?
I haven't got that far yet, I'm afraid.
I might actually be able to help with that a bit. I was spying on Vanstrom and ran this earlier for Cephalan, and I heard Vanstrom say something about quite interesting.
What did he say?
He implied that Seraphina had discovered their weakness.
Seraphina? As in Seraphina who survived the Theater of Blood?
I believe so.
That would actually make a lot of sense. We've always wondered how Seraphina managed to survive all of the challenges in the theater. But what if she never needed to? Maybe she took advantage of the vampire's weakness and forced them to let her leave.
Do you think this is worth exploring?
I do! I'll stay here and keep working on this book. You head out there and see if you can find out what Seraphina discovered. Cephalan should be able to help you.
Oddly similar name. Hi Cephalan, how are things going? I'm not good, I'm afraid, Guzaman. We looked over options and we can't really see any solutions to this problem. If the vampires truly have the ability to track us down, then we won't be safe anywhere in Mauritania. So what do we do now? We'll have to leave. We should be able to sneak out of Mayoditch using the same route you did. We can meet up with Viliev and the rest of the Marquis in Berchterot. Once we're all together, we can travel to Pertodomius and cross Salve into Misthalin. Retreat to Misthalin? But what with all the people here that need our help? They'll die without us. You know it's not ideal, but we can't help if we're dead. The only place we'll be safe from this new threat is on the other side of the Salve. There must be another way. What about Roald's mercenaries? Can't they help us? Even with their help, the vampires outnumber us 10 to 1. The only reason we've survived for this long is because we're hiding in the shadows. Once the vampires know where we are, we'll be doomed. I'm sorry, Guzaman. This isn't the end of our fight, though. Once we're in Misthalin, we can build up our strength and find more support. We'll come back stronger than ever before. So when do we leave? It'll take a while before we pack up our equipment. We'll aim to be gone as soon as possible. Do you think there's time for one last job before we go? I guess that depends on what it is. While translating the alchemy book, Elian found reference to the possible weakness in the vampires. Not only that, I also heard Vanstrom talking about the same weakness. He implied that Seraphina found a way to take advantage of it. Seraphina? I suspect she's nothing more than a myth. A tale fabricated by the vampires to drive people to that theater of theirs. That actually would make sense. But this came from Vanstrom himself. That's a valid point, I guess. Old man Rel used to tell plenty of stories about Seraphina. He did once tell me where she apparently lived. I know where she lives! I suppose we have time to go take a quick look around while the other pack up here. So where do we go? You need to be in Sector 4. Go there, leave the base, head north and then head west. Go all the way to the western wall, you find a broken fountain. The house is the one directly south of the fountain. The diary was her freaking diary! Yes! You remember the diary we read last night, Chad? About that girl that was extremely ill and eventually couldn't move her body, but her mental was fine, and then her sister kept taking her... So, there's a diary in the house, western part of Meyerditch. It speaks about a lady that was really ill and got really sick, and her sister kept taking the vampire down to the basement where the vampire would do some sort of a thing with her. And then when she kept doing that over and over and over again, and the writer of the diary kept getting more and more sick physically, eventually to the point where she couldn't move. And then, at the final day in the diary's entry, it says the sister goes up and whispers into the ear of the diary writer that they're sorry. Dude, that's freaking Seraphina! I know where that house is. This diary right here. So Sarah is the girl that went into the basement with the vampires over and over again. So this is the book, this is the diary of Seraphine's brother. Because in the very end, it says... While I pretended to sleep, she sat next to me. For a long time, she just sat there, not knowing what I could see her. Finally, she said something that filled me with a fear unlike any I've felt before. Forgive me. So she did something unspeakable to gain this power, obviously. Because she might have sacrificed her sibling for that. Maybe Seraphine sacrificed her brother in order to be able to flee this place. Which is fucked up. I guess we'll figure it out. This is where Seraphina lived, so they claim. Everybody else I've spoken to looks up to Seraphina, but I don't think she was real. I guess it's not about if she was real or not, it's about what she is now. A symbol, a false one. Every day, citizens of Meyerditch throw their lives away in the damn theater, all because of her. But why do they fight with the Marquis instead? I guess they don't think the vampires will ever be beaten. They believe that joining the Marquis will lead to certain death. Thanks to Seraphina, they believe they have at least a chance with the theater. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. There's a locked door here that might be holding up what we're looking for. Let's see if we can find a way to open it. It's like an escape room. Okay. You try to open the door, but it's locked. There's a small slot next to the door that looks like something that could be poured into it. There's also a small inscription on the door that says, "Blood is the price of victory." Found anything yet? The door has an inscription on it. What does it say? Blood is the price of victory. But maybe alchemy is evolved here. We should keep looking around. Find some mysterious meat from the crate. Okay, search the crates. You take a pestle and a mortar from the crate. Okay, I see where we're going. Pour the potion in the slot. You pour the potion into the slot, but nothing happens. That doesn't seem right. Maybe you should add the herb first. I found some ingredients for a potion. I made it and I tried pouring it into the door, but nothing happened. I also found an inscription on the door. What does it say? The blood is a praise of victory. I wonder. What are you thinking? I have an idea what may work. Bring me an empty vial. Give the vial to Safalan. You hand the empty vial to Safalan, who uses his blade to fill it with his own blood. What are you doing? Blood is the price of victory. Now try making the potion with this. If my suspicions are correct, it should work. Fine, but next time warn me before you start cutting yourself. Okay, so put the herb into the thing. Unfinished blood potion and crushed meat. Use blood potion. Pour the potion into the slot. You pour the potion into the slot and you hear a click as the door unlocks. Okay, search barrel. Nothing of interest. Search crate. Nothing of interest. Open chest. Search. You take some old notes from the chest. They look rather complicated and you don't know you can't work out what they mean. Hopefully Flaken will understand them. Luck? Found some old notes behind the door. Excellent! Hopefully they contain something useful. We should head back to the hideout and give them to Flickian. I can take them if you want. Alright, bro. Here you go, mate. Thanks. We should head back to the hideout. Alright, let's go. Okay. You sure you want to enter the hideout? Any items left in the hideout, including upon death, will be lost. Uh-oh, he cut his blood! So the freaking freak will be able to find us. No! I think I know. We'll see. I'm not gonna say anything. I think I know. All the essentials are packed up and ready to go. Excellent. Let the others know that we'll be leaving shortly.
I don't understand.
What is it, Flaken?
I'm looking through these notes you found, but there's nothing here.
What do you mean, nothing?
I said nothing. It's all a bunch of rubbish. Why would Seraphina have written this?
Because you might not have been the one to write it. Gooseman, what was that verse it said about this creature Vanstrom is using? That it can track anyone if it has a taste of their blood. When we were at Seraphina's home, we used our blood to open the door. You don't mean... Vanstrom! He used us as bait! Bertita, get the others! We need to leave now! Whoa, fuck! Hey! Macreus! Okay, I see magic. Oh, what is that? Ew! Time to die, beast! 68. Flaken, look out! I wanna examine it. Some of the features are worryingly human. Wait. Bro, this thing is easy peasy. Severin, are you alright? I'll be fine. We need to get out of here before Vanstrom and his vampires turn up. Gooseman, we have an old hideout beneath the old man Ral's house in south of Meyerditch. Meet us there. Some of its features are worryingly human. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's her fucking brother. That's exactly what I was saying right before. Like when we went in, it's her brother. It's that guy, the diary we read. I think the diary belonged to that creature we just killed. Micridius, Aendies, Flagon. How many more need to die to these monsters? You okay, Cephalan? I knew Seraphina was alive, but I wanted too hard to believe it. To believe that someone could have actually beaten those vampires. But I was naive. People died because of it. What more could have died if not for you? Your magic weakened that thing. We could have never been able to kill it. We could have. Bop, 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 bop. We could have definitely killed it. What was that magic? To be honest, I don't know. It's a power I've had for a long time, as long as I can remember. I've never been able to control it though. It seems to come to me when I'm angry or threatened. How strange. Indeed, I wish I could tell you more about it, but I actually don't remember much about the times it has happened. It's like I have these blank spots in my memory. Anyway, now is not the time to dwell on that.
What's the plan, boss?
We should make our way to Burg de Rot and meet up with Veliev and the others. You mean we're still leaving? What other choice do we have?
I've just lost some good friends of mine. I can't walk away from that. The vampires need to pay.
We all nearly died back there. I don't intend to throw away any more lives today. We're leaving. Just think for a second though. The vampires will probably think we all died in the attack. They'll have to up the guard. Now is the best time to retaliate. That's a good point. It is. However, in case you'd forgotten, we don't have anything to retaliate with. Seraphina was a lie. Just another one of Vanstrom's little plots. We have no weapon to use against the vampires. And the Flagon gone, that won't be changing. Anyway, I think you might be wrong there.
Actually, I think you might be wrong there.
What do you mean? Flagon managed to translate some more of the Him Alchemy book while the two of you were investigating Seraphina. We never got the chance to look it over with this new discovery before the attack. However, I did recover this note as we left. Alright, Gooseman, work with Vatidia and see if you can finish off Flagon's work. Make no mistake though, if this doesn't come through everything, then we'll be leaving. Hello there, here's the notes Flagon made. Have read through them and tell me if you need any help. He gives you some notes. Okay, I have been translating the Him Alchemy book for some time now. While the book contains a lot of information, the one thing that is most interesting are the details on vampire immunities. According to the book, these immunities are a result of two factors, both of which we need to overcome. The first factor is the easiest. Any weapon not made of silver has little effect on the weakest vampires. Because of this, any weapon we need will need to contain silver. The next factor is more complicated. The more powerful vampires apparently possess the ability to predict and dodge any attacks. This seems to come from a combination of their fast reaction time along with the limited mind-reading ability. To overcome this, we will need to create a weapon that attacks in unpredictable ways. If the vampires don't know what the next attack is, they won't be able to avoid it. For my research, it seems that the weapon we'll need is a flail. Flails are said to be very unpredictable, which should make them the perfect to use against vampires. While the flail will need to be silver components as well, I suspect we'll reinforce this to ensure the flail doesn't break. 3 components will be needed for a total: a shaft, a head, and a chain to join them together. Members of the Marquis have recently managed to create the Rod of Evandus. This rod is known to be very effective against juveniles and juvenates, so will probably make a good shaft. For the head, your own symbol, the silver sickle, seemed like an obvious choice. We'll want to reinforce the sickle with an emerald enchantment to increase the effectiveness. The chain won't need just to be anything special, we'll just need to make sure it doesn't break. It goes without saying that all of this research is purely theoretical. The only way to be sure of this is to create the weapon and test it out. Okay. So a sickle with an emerald enchantment, and then a chain, and then a freaking beepity boop bop. I need some chain. Check the crates around here. We should have some lying around. Oh, PogChamp. Oh, they even give you a B-Civil sickle. Alright, so let's go to a city and throw the enchantment on that, get the rod out, and then juice it up, boys. Great, create the Evandus flail. You combine the components into the Evandus flail. Holy shit, boys. It's time to slay some goddamn vamps. Okay, let's go. But they attack super slow. What the fuck? Ah, yes. No more fucking blood tithes. Alright. Good news, Savalan. The weapon is complete. About time we had some good news. Great work. What do we do now? We must construct additional different thing. Well, I wasn't convinced at first, but it sounds like you were right. The vampire seems to believe we're all dead. That's not all, though. Tell them, Kale. Rannister and myself have sent an invitation to the people of Mayerditch, inviting them to subvert Haza. How come? Apparently, he intends to officially announce the defeat of the Marquis. This is quite possibly one of the best opportunities we've ever been given. Rannister Khan is brother to Lower Neil Durkan himself and is one of the most senior figures in the vampiric society. For the first time, we have a weapon that could actually defeat him. Exactly. This is our last chance. This is our chance to bring real hope to these people. The death of any vampire would send a strong message to the death of Rannister Khan could change everything. You don't need to convince me. It's time to show these monsters that their days are gone. Gooseman, you are not a citizen of Mayerditch. You have never felt the pain that these people have, and yet you fought for them all the same. Now I must ask that you fight for them again. You are the most experienced among us. You have the best chance of defeating Rannis. I've come this far. I'm not about to leave. What's our plan? Take the new weapon and head to Versenhasa. Kale will meet you there. Wait until Rannis has begun his speech, and then will be the best time to strike. I won't let you down. Thank you, Gooseman. Marquis prevail. Woo! Alright. Let's go. Let's go get it done, dude. Let's go freaking fuck him up. Emote only? I'll emote only for this, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna close YouTube chat. Kale Farshev will meet me there. Oh, this guy. Well met, Gooseman. Randoms will be starting the speech. Are you ready? Woo! Bev, thanks for the prime. Let's go. I'm ready. Good luck. Citizens of Mayerditch, I stand before you today as that we may share in a moment of triumph. For years, the Marikyu have lurked in the shadows of this city, their acts of defiance tainting the greatness that we have all achieved together. Today, the defiance came to an end. Today, we entered the tomb of the Marikyu and eradicated their kind. Our efforts today will not have been possible without every single one of you. The blood you provide ensures that we remain ever capable of facing these threats. For that, you should all be proud. However, while today is very much a day of celebration, it should also be an act of a reminder. Rebellion, resistance, defiance, these are not the path to freedom, they are merely the path to death. Anyone who wishes to be free of this life should instead look to Seraphina. Follow in her footsteps, enter the theater, survive. Do this and freedom will be yours. As good as all that sounds, I have just a few issues with it. What is that? You stand here claiming the Marikyu are dead, but I'm here to prove otherwise. For too long have you lorded yourself over these people. Today, that comes to an end. Today, you die. You know that over the course of my life, I have tasted more blood than you could ever imagine. The variety of flavors is incredible, and yet there's one taste that is others pale in comparison to. You see, there's nothing sweeter than the taste of hope. And you're full of it. I'm going to enjoy killing you. Okay. Okay. Fuck, why no attack? Woo! Why doesn't it hit him? Let's pound. That's the first hit I do? Okay, that's crazy. I think I'll just sit with magic. Yeah, I'll just sit magic. Okay, that just goes through. That's crazy.
Taste all abomination then. It was a human you once knew. I take it that you killed an abomination then. It was a human you once knew. How does that feel?
Guards! Pussy? Wait. Okay, line them up, line them up. Do we only have to attack one at a time? Holy sh... Why do I not hit? Oh my god, that's so stupid. Holy shit. I don't know if I can even do that. Not sure if I can even overhit it. Oh, he was doomed! Okay. Holy shit, this quest. Come on then. Hello. Come on then. I can't even say what he's saying. What? How is it still going? Holy shit. Ow! Wait, is it on the floor? Oh my god! I just noticed that. That's fucking crazy. Come on! Come on! Commit! Oh my god, I just realized at the very end it was a freaking underground thing. Holy shit, guys. Oh my god, I tanked it, man. I mean, I didn't know shit. I guess this is the part where I say something. Well, for hundreds of years, the people of Mauritania has suffered under Lord Lovanil Drakan and his vampires. For too long, they have filled you with false hope. Hope of freedom. All you have to do is follow Seraphina and you'll be free, or so they claim. Whoever Seraphina was, she's gone. There's no freedom in that theater. No hope. Just lies. If anyone is truly what you want, if freedom is truly what you want, there is another path. You see, the vampires are not as powerful as they'll have you believe. Rannister Cran lies dead before you, killed by a mere human. If he can die, so can the rest. So now, I ask that you join us. Fight alongside the Marquis, and together, we will push back the darkness of Hallowale. Together, we will end the tyranny of the Drakan family. Together, we will bring hope to all of Mauritania. Marquis, prevail! Guys, I'm so sorry, by the way, for missing so much of the dialogue mid-fight. I was so stressed out. I was so stressed out, dude. Oh, God, dude. I missed out on so many things. I think it was just like, oh, I will kill you like I killed the rest of the humans or something. That was amazing, Goose Man. Now you'll better get back to the hideout. This place will be filled with vampires soon. Oh, I think I ate probably all the mechanics. But honestly, I would rather do it like this. Not know what to expect and get surprised, and then try to figure it out, even if it means I might die. Because I think it's super fun, getting surprised about what happens in the quest. That is to me, what it's all about. Yeah, I think he did some sort of a charge attack with his weapon that I got hit by. But that fucking... Ah, man, I should have known. Okay, I need to move more, I think, just in general. Good news, Afalan. Rannister Khan is no more. I've already heard. The whole city is talking about it. Guzaman, it can never be understated what you've done today. This is the turning tide of our battle, and it's all down to you. Thanks, Afalan. So, what happens now? Lovanil Drakan is unlikely to ignore the death of his brother. He will do everything he can to destroy us. I don't expect things to be easy from us from here. However, thanks to you, we should hopefully see more support for our cause. You've finally given these people something to fight for. Something real. We'll start planning what our next steps should be right away. You can leave that to us though. You've earned a break. Also, it seems only right that you're rewarded for what you've done today. I can't offer much, but I'll have this tome of knowledge that might be useful. I think Kale has something for you as well. That's right, I've recovered this medallion from Rannis. You might find good use for it. Kale shows you the Rannister Khan's medallion. Anyway, let's get you off. And once again, Gooserman, thank you. Oh shit. Epilogue. Lord Durkan won't be pleased to hear this.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Quest completed.
You did it! And we did it deathless. Holy shit, I was close to TPing out though. This is turning out to, at least for the time being my favorite storyline. I really like this storyline a lot. It's really good. Damn. So I got a medallion as well. Okay, I'm gonna wiki what this is used for, guys. Okay, because that's how it is. Oh, this is the missing dialogue? Okay, let me look at it. Okay, I take it you killed that abomination then. Okay, we saw that. He was doomed. With his illness, he'd had soon died with or without our tithing. We saved him, just like she wanted. It was her brother. Yep. It was Seraphine's brother. After 25% health, she was one of the smart ones. She was willing. Saving him was all that mattered. She was ready to sacrifice anything for that. Yep. It's a shame that her mind is no longer here. One of her negatives of the process, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have introduced you. I'm sure she would have loved to meet her brother's killer. Holy shit. Reward from a taste of hope. It allows unlimited teleportation to a server. Oh, nice. It's a teleport. Okay, it's a teleport. That's tight. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right. Well, the next quest of the is called Sins of the Father. Sins of the Father. I can start this quest by talking to Villief Hertz outside the church in Slippe. Okay, let's do it. We are going to be doing Sins of the Father, guys, and ultimately, I am still a hardcore Iron Man. This might end today, because I will not look up anything about the quests. I am trying to do all the quests that I possibly can. Blind. I don't look up anything. I don't, look up the mechanics. I am aware of one mechanic, I think, from the last boss. That's where Shubik died. And I think it's where he does a big thing and you gotta turn away from him. That I know about. That is the only thing in this quest I'm aware about. And if I do die right now to this quest, guys, it's fine. I'm gonna just keep playing. Alright? A lot of you guys have said that I might die to this quest if I do it blind. If anything, I am proud at how far I made it on this hardcore character so far. And frankly, it would open up so many more possibilities for me if I were to die on this character. So let's just have a good time. And let's do Sins of the Father, boys. Villief, what are you doing here? Well met, friend. I'm here on an investigation. There's something strange going on in this town, and I suspect the vampires are involved. Anything I can help with? Well, an extra pair of hands is always beneficial, if you have the time, of course. Start the Sins of the Father. Wix, thanks for the prime. Of course, what do you need? This town has recently become home to an illness known as the Sleeper Plague. It's a nasty affliction. Those affected fall into a deep sleep, never to wake. Now, Mauritania is no stranger to odd afflictions. However, I've been doing some digging. Apparently, this isn't the first time this illness has beheaded Slippe. In fact, they said it's how the town was even named. Now the illness is back. You said you suspect the vampires are involved. I do. The first victim of the new Sleeper Plague was none other than Lady Crumpwick. She rules over this town for the Crumpwick Manor, along with her husband. She's not been seen...
Thanks.
Puck Butter, thank you for the prime, 2 months. She's not been seen since she fell ill, and her manor has been locked down. Here's the interesting part though. The vampires have been seen around the manor. Apparently they showed up town around the same time when the Sleeper Plague returned. I see where this is going. You think the vampires are the reason the plague is back? I do. The question is, why? I guess that's for us to work out. Where do we start? We'll split up. I'm going to try and learn more about these vampires on the manor. While I do that, I want you to try to figure out the source of the illness. They're looking after the victims in the church here. I'd recommend you take that as your starting point. Sounds like a plan. Good luck. And to you, Miracle prevail. Okay, so I'm going to the church. And I'm gonna check out people there. Oh, she's wearing the little beak thing. Hello.
Greetings, traveler.
What's with the mask?
These are masks of the Sisterhood. While symbolic, they also have practical use.
Oh really? What like?
Herbs can be stored within the reek, masking the smell of death and preventing us from becoming infected.
That sounds handy. Can I have one?
You ask too many questions.
Is that a yes?
It's a no. To wear a mask of the Sisterhood, you need to join the Sisterhood.
What's a sisterhood?
An ancient order, born right here in Slepe.
Well, sign me up.
You lack the qualities we're looking for. Perhaps another time.
What's wrong with the woman?
She's Lord Crumpwick's wife. And she's the first victim of the sleeper plague.
Lord Crumpwick? The ruler of this place. He lived in the manor. The north. Where's the lord? Surely he should be down here with his wife.
Still in his manor. He hasn't left since she fell ill.
Why?
No one knows. The place looks like a mess, and some say they even seen vampires lurking around.
How mysterious.
Indeed.
You don't look too happy.
You're not wrong about that. Just my traveling companion, Houchen. They said he's the latest victim of the sleeper plague.
How did he fall ill?
I have no idea. We just had to the pub for a quick drink. On our way back, he started to act all odd, and then he just collapsed.
Up?
Yeah, the Rat and Bat, just south of here. I'm not a drinker myself, but Hanshen's always loved a good triple.
You're putting something in the drinks.
No, I never drink. Hanshen, on the other hand, was loving these bloody bracers.
Thanks for the information. You don't look like locals. Not at all, we came from afar with the tattooed guy outside. How far?
We travel eastward, over many oceans. Why travel all this way? I asked myself the same question. We came here on a quest. You see, I found a poem in the College of Bards that told of a sanctuary below. It seemed of an exploration of time, but with all this happening, I wish we'd stayed home in Valamor.
The sanctuary.
To be honest, the poem didn't say much, although I found this while searching the church.
Odd piece of parchment. The elders have been woken for almost a fortnight, and by so the laws set by the mother. We must move them deep into the sanctuary with all their possessions. Over the years, the elders have feared retaliation from the enemies. In their weakened state, they stand no chance in defending themselves. Ah. Hello?
May the chaos rot your soul.
Who are you?
My name is Gura.
Nice to meet you, Gura. My name is Guzaman.
Do you want something?
What have you got?
Oh, I mean, never mind.
What do you do here?
I speak the teachings of Samarak.
So fire and brimstone?
Among other things.
Like?
Well, traveler, if you haven't noticed, a foul plague has beset this town. Not only that, but there is a talk of great evil stirring below.
I see, so is the evil contagious? Is the plague contagious because I could be elsewhere, now that you mention it?
Well, we're taking precautions, but you should be fine. Providing you don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, that is.
I'll keep my nose to myself, gotcha.
Bye! May the flames guide you.
Well, look at this. Is that Samarak? I'm gonna pray. Nice. Talk to Carl. What else are you serving? We serve Crumpwick's finest bloody bracer. That's all. How much? 19... Scam! Where do you get your bloody bracer from? It's an old recipe of the Crumpwick family. But the actual bloody bracer you sell, where did it come from? Who's asking? Well, me, of course. Oh yeah, but what do you want to know? Why does it matter? Our supplier is a private individual. He doesn't like others meddling in his affairs. So yes, it actually does matter. I represent, health? Health? What are you on about? Health and safety, of course. Here on a routine inspection. Part of my work requires me to inspect the source of your bloody bracer. I was hoping you'd put me in touch with your supplier. I don't know what you're on about. There's no routine inspection here. Now clear off. I have customers to serve. Maybe I should buy one just in case. Wait, am I poor? Did I bring money, guys? Ah, vielen Dank. Much of help. What happened to the previous barkeep? He had to leave. How come? Scared of turning. Turning? Into a sleeper. Alright, you see, for a second there, I thought you were talking about vampires. Ah! We don't have any of those around here. No, 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 not at all, not at all. Okay, I do, so... Can I just steal one? Just go from the back and steal it, right? The door is locked. Ah, for Satan I helvede. Hello there.
Get off, let me drink in peace.
Okay, hello there.
Hey, clear off, let me drink in peace.
Clear off! Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I can probably buy a bloody blazer from that guy, and maybe I can like inspect it or some shit. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, talk. What are you serving? 99. Okay, I'll buy one. Hit points and minus prayer. I guess you're drinking blood? You're just burying dead people. Rat meat. Door is locked. Okay, there's vampires in here. There has been some fucking saucy shit going on in that house. Okay. Apparently the latest victim of the sleeper plague was the pup shortly after falling ill. I need to question the barkeep, but he wasn't very forthcoming. Maybe he's hiding something. I would go look around if I was you. I should investigate. Was something saucy around here, maybe? I could go in the back and then check back here, because maybe he's hiding something in the back, right? That's pretty cool, though. Like, top 35k first time playing the game. That's not bad at all, I think. Inspect the barrel. The barrel is almost empty. It has words Bloody Bracer written on the side. Looks like Carl is pretty much out of Bloody Bracer. He'll need to collect more from his supplier soon. Okay, let's see. Looks like we're all out of Bloody Bracer again. Looks like Shupik's character, man. Alright then, Carl. Let's see what you're hiding. Alright, little bit saucy. Okay, I guess this is maybe this is like in Varrock where he's gonna look behind him. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Graveyard. Sisterhood? Huh. Basement. Marky Fresh, thanks for the tier 1. The dungeon, Carl. What are you hiding down there? What the fuck? The Legends Cape, but another color.
Carl, what do you want?
Roy, we run out of Bloody Bracer again.
Did you really need to come back down here to tell me that?
There's been something else as well. Someone's been poking around, asking about Bloody Bracer.
Oh.
I don't know, but they don't look to be around from here.
Well, someone's been snooping around and asking questions. Then we decided to come here. What if they followed you?
I thought you'd want to know.
You're a fool, Carl! If you're not careful, you'll jeopardize everything.
Hey, I don't need to help you.
No, you don't. Your predecessor didn't want to help us. Perhaps you don't remember what came of him? Go back to your pup, Carl. I'll have more Bloody Bracer sent over soon. In the meantime, try to be a bit smarter.
Fine. Okay, we're good. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's... Alright then, Damien. What is it that you've been keen to show me? Vanstrom, I'd like you to meet Croy.
Greetings, my lord.
Don't tell me you had become all the way over here for this. Look at this wretched thing, Damien. It's barely even a proper juvenile. Well, hang on there, Vanstrom. Croy may not look like much, but I never met a vampire with a better knowledge of herb lore. Roy, tell him what you found.
Of course, my friend. It was hidden deep in the sanctuary here. A recipe for an elixir.
An elixir?
Yes! The one that built their place, the sisterhood. They called it the elixir of everlasting.
And this is what the elixir of everlasting. And what is this? Those who drink it find their lives heavily extended, but at a cost. They're put into a deep sleep, never to wake. The sleeper plague, that is your doing. Indeed. Using the recipe, Croy was able to recreate the elixir. After a quick test on Lady Crowback, we quickly giving it to the citizens.
We hide it in their beer, bloody bracer. They have no idea what it's doing to them.
And while they sleep, we tithe them. The sleepers only need a fraction of the blood a normal human needs, so we can take more than ever before. And tell me, Damien, who gave you permission to do this? The nobles of Darkmire made their demands, Vanstrom. Someone has to meet them. But someone is not you. I'm in charge of blood tithing. I alone decide who is to be carried out. The nobles are restless. They are tired of inaction. I saw an opportunity, and I took it. Lord Drakan should thank me. I doubt the ingenuity of your plan. This elixir would have great potential. The thing is, I doubt your recklessness. This sleeper plague has attracted attention. The wrong kind of attention. The Marquis, don't tell me you're scared of that lot, Vanstrom. I thought you were made of stronger stuff. I do not fear the Marquis. I have no need to. They have no way of touching me. But you, on the other hand, you should be very afraid, out there alone, without the support of the Drakan household. You have a prime target, and if what I hear is true, then they're right on your doorstep. What's that supposed to mean? The Marquis were already here in Slepe. Damien, the one that killed Ranis Drakan, is among them. Your overconfidence has begun your downfall. Well, you have to do something. You have to send some support. I will do no such thing. Defied Lord Drakan when you came over here. The consequences of your actions are your own to deal with. Oh, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way. There are things in Darkmire that require my attention. Holy shit. Shit, look at me, dude. Look at that fucking badass. Okay.
How much did you hear, human?
Enough.
I see. Then you know that I can't let you leave this place alive.
Tempting offer. Death isn't on my to-do list today, though I'll have to decline.
A joker! Your arrogance will be your end, human.
We'll see.
Yes, yes, we will see.
Opa! EB! Okay, you fucker, he's swapping. I think I'll just sit like this, right? I'm trying to swap, but it's not worthwhile the effort, I think. I think I should just sit one of them. Yeah. I should sit melee, because he's meleeing more, right? Or? Now he's doing this. Oh, I think he's reacting. Okay. Weakens me. What did I say? We got it though. I don't know what I said. I'm a little bit. Oh, I wish it didn't like break the dialogue when you're clicking like around. I wish you would have. It's so annoying. Don't click on last hit. You will always miss the dialogue. Yeah, I wish it didn't work like that because now I don't know what I said. I guess it was to destroy the tables maybe because that's the option I have here. Yeah, I guess I'll destroy the lab. That should stop anyone from continuing Croy's work. I should inform Viliev. Okay. I think my character probably just said, oh, I should destroy the evidence or the lab or some shit like that. Yeah. Okay. So this is a place. The nightmare. Well met, friend. Anything to report? You were right about the vampires. I did some digging and discovered that they were indeed the cause of the sleeper plague. A vampire in the dungeon called Croy was making infected bloody bracer. The local barkeep was then selling them to the townspeople. I have to put a stop to that though. I killed Croy and destroyed his lab. The barkeep has no supply now. Excellent work, friend. This should stop any new cases of the illness. What's up, Mufford? There's something else too. While I was spying on Croy, I saw Vanstrom, Klause and another vampire called Damien. It sounded like Damien was at Croy's boss. The vampire you speak of is a noble called Damien Leucurte. He's a known quantity to us. My investigations at the manor has also involved the two of them. But let's hear the rest of your findings first. Well, in their conversations, it was revealed why they caused the new sleeper plague. Apparently they did it to make it easier to make blood tithes. Okay. But here's an interesting thing. Vanstrom didn't seem very happy with this. It sounded like Damien was doing it without his permission. This is all very interesting. The citizens of this town are Semarokians and willingly give their bloods to the vampires. Why would Damien need the sleeper plague? We talked about an increased demand from the nobles of Darkmire. Perhaps they need more blood than normal. That would make sense. I've heard rumors that the vampire population has grown much that the demand for blood now exceeds supply. Damien may be looking for ways to satisfy this demand. Even so, this seems extreme. And to go behind Vanstrom's back as well, maybe the overcrowding issues are bigger than we first realized. Maybe. So what's our next move? I have an idea about that. Though my information is not quite as exciting as yours, I'm afraid. While I was investigating the manor, I discovered that it has indeed been taken over by vampires. Our friend Damien seems to be the leader of this group. During my time here, I also managed to spy on Vanstrom and Damien. I only heard a small part of their conversation. Vanstrom didn't seem very happy, which matches up with what you heard. At one point, Vanstrom insulted Damien for his recklessness and accused him of demanding too much from the werewolves. Sounds like they've also been gathering extra blood without permission. That sounds familiar. I suspected it was werewolves who attacked me at Pertodomus. Yes! An encounter also sprung into my mind. It sounds like things are even worse now. So, you want to investigate the werewolves? I do indeed. Something is going on in Darkmire that's causing this increased demand. If there's an unrest in the city, we might be able to use it to our advantage. What about Slippe? Should we not deal with Damien as well? Not yet. Your actions will have drawn attention to us. We cannot stay here. It sounds like Damien can do little without Croy. I doubt he'll be much trouble anyway. Besides, we've already done too much for these Semarokians. There are others that are more deserving of our time. There's a complicated question, friend. But yes, of course we're meant to help people. And why are we letting Damien get away with this Carl as well? Damien and Carl are small fish in a very big pond. Dealing with them might help the people here, but it will mean nothing for the rest of Mauritania. If we want to help as many people as possible, we need to think bigger than that. The Rakan family, they're the real targets. I suppose, it just seems hard to leave these people in the hands of the vampire like Damien. We've already done a lot to help here. Besides, Damien will get what's coming to him in the end. I'm sure of that. You sure this is because they're Semarokians? Semarokians are evil, my friend. It does not shame me to say it, but no. If this was Saradomus town, my actions would be the same. Fair enough. You have a good heart, my friend. I have a lot of respect for that. I assure you that we will keep our current path. We will bring freedom to all of Mauritania. What's our next move? Meet me in Patadomus, friend. We will check in with Dressel and Ivan before continuing our investigation. I'll see you there. Okay. Damn. All right. Okay. So I guess that's where we're going. All right. Villief. Well met, friend. Good to see you in one piece. Indeed. I hear Mauritania is becoming more dangerous by the day. You can say that. It's good to see you, Dressel. Has Villief already filled you in? Not sure. I thought it's best to wait for you. But you're here now. So get started. Well, Dressel, the main reason we're here is due to an investigation we've been conducting in Slippe. Oh, I hear it's a nasty place, full of Semarokian filth. Suffering from some sort of outbreak as well, I've been told. Yeah, the sleeper plague, it turns out. However, the vampires are responsible. It seems that one of their nobles, Damien Leucurte, has been looking for ways to increase blood output. Interestingly, he's been doing it without consent from the Drakan family. That's right, Vanstrom doesn't seem very happy about it either. Interesting. It sounds to me you should report this. It's odd that you should come report this because we've also experienced some strange happenings around here. Do these happenings have anything to do with werewolves by any chance? They do! I knew it. What's been going on? Well, after Guzman, was ambushed outside the temple a while back. Even and I decided to take a closer eye on things. For a time, nothing unusual happened. The reports of trouble in the area died down, and everything just seemed normal. Perhaps the encounter with you scared them off, Guzman. Maybe. But if so, it was only for a time. A few weeks ago, the reports of people going missing in the area started again, and they're much worse this time. How so? Entire groups have been going missing, not just miners and travelers either. Even some of the king's mercenaries have vanished. Send word to the king. We did. His advisor, though, Aeonsenik, encouraged him to refrain from military action. Fucking typical, man. Okay, this is why I hate politics. Anyone who's been doing this, it's definitely the werewolves. We believe so. Ivan has been keeping a close watch. The disappearances have mostly taken further up the pass. However, it's taken a while for him to find any leads. But he's found one? Yes. Last night, he overheard a hooded figure mention a meeting in the Haunted Woods, directly south of Fingenstrain's castle, that is apparently set for today. Perfect! Sounds like that's where we're heading next then. The topic of Ivan. Where's he, Drizzle? Well, that's the thing. He went to spy on the meeting.
What? You just let him go? He's just a boy! He's a grown man, Villief. One far smarter than either you or I. If he wants to do something, he will do it. I can't stop him.
Even as a still member of the Marquis, isn't he? Surely he can look after himself.
That's not the point.
He needs to be kept safe. I don't understand why. Why is Ivan so important? Ivan is special. He's the last in his bloodline. And what bloodline is that? Ivan is the last descendant of Eventus Seergaze himself. Ooh. Once I am gone, he will be the only remaining descendant of the 7 priestly warriors. That's why you want to keep him safe. It's not about that. There's also the promise I made. Before his mother died, I swore him on my life that I would shield Ivan from any harm. Though I nearly failed her when Vanstrom killed Sani and Harold. Judson, thank you for the prime. Believe, my friend, you and I will not be around to protect Ivan forever. We have guided him to the point, but maybe it's time for him to start looking after himself.
And what are his learnings here? You would have abandoned them?
I have taught him everything I know. There's nothing more he can gain from me. Forgive me, but this can be resolved later. For now, we need to find Ivan and see what the meeting is about. Yes, you're absolutely right. Forgive us. Directly south of Frankenstein Castle. Is that right, Drizzle? That's right. In the Haunted Woods. Well then, meet me there, Gooseman. Let's see if we can find out what's going on. Oh, and Gooseman, I would appreciate if you could avoid mentioning the stuff about Ivan the Seergaze to Ivan. One day he will have to bear this burden. But for now, he has enough weight on his shoulders. I understand. Good luck to both of you. Sarah Doman, be with you. Okay. It's fucking crazy. Okay. South of Fingenstrain's castle. Let's go there, boys. Yeah, there he is. Ivan Strom. Oh, there he is. Gooseman, it's good to see you. What brings you here? Dude, he's wearing a freaking wooden shield and a sickle, and he wants to fucking take on Vanstrom? Believe it or not, I'm actually here for you. For me? I'm guessing Dressel sent you. That's right. He told us of the discovery about the werewolves. We came to lend a hand. Is Viliev with you? Yeah, we've been investigating something together. We suspect it may be connected to the situation with the werewolves. I imagine he'll be here shortly. Okay. Viliev! Ivan, it's good to see you're safe. And you, Gooseman says you're here about the werewolves. Indeed, but Ivan, you shouldn't be out here. It's not safe for you. Head back to the temple. Let Gooseman and I take it from here. Don't worry, Viliev. I can take care of myself. Ivan. Wait, look! Oh, shit. We got some baddies. You're late.
Earl Leucurte, Damien Leucurte. I thought you didn't like to associate with our lot. Scared of getting mud on his pretty clothes, I bet.
Mind your tongue, dog! Or I'll have you put in a collar. Wait.
Your threats mean nothing out here, Damien. There's no Drakans here to protect you. Not that Drakan protection means much these days anyway. His own brother killed by a human. How does he respond? He stays hiding in his fancy castle. Ha! You think this would get Drakan's protection even if you were about? I hear Vanstrom has found out about his little venture. Little Damien has been a very naughty boy.
Enough of this. What do you have for me?
Nice family of 3. Out for a little picnic a bit too close to the south.
Please don't hurt us. We'll do anything.
Shut up!
3? Is that all?
Well, if you want more, you're welcome to cross the salve yourself and get them.
There'll be a setback for our operations in Slepe. We need to make to the shortfall. Next time, bring more.
You assume there's gonna be a next time. I bet you won't last another week now that the Marquis were running around with vampire-killing weapons. A week? He won't even last a day!
A tired of your arrogance. We're done here.
Yes, we are.
See you around, Damien.
Or not.
Okay. So it is as we suspected. The werewolves have been taking people from across the south. But they've been doing so without permission, just like in Sleppe. This doesn't give us anything more to go on, though. We have our own suspicions. We just don't know for sure why they're doing this. Do we follow them? Maybe we'll learn more if we do. We also might get a chance to save that poor family. No, it's too risky. Last thing we need is you getting captured even. Hang on. Do you two hear something? Uh-oh. Vamps. Oh shit. Uh-oh, I'm entangled. Wait, I'll just wait for this to run out before finishing off my... Give me a sec, yeah. There we go, we're good now, let's go. Go on then, finish it.
Oh, William, my dear. If I wanted you dead, I'll have done it a long time ago.
You're not here to kill us.
No, I'm here to talk.
Oh shit.
So, let's talk.
I take it you know who I am. You're Veniscula Dracan, sister to Loveneliel Dracan. And formerly sister to Ranis Dracan, before Gooseman here came along.
Ah yes, Gooseman, the great vampire slayer. I would thank you if it weren't for the fact that his funeral was such a dull affair.
Wait, you wanted him that?
There was no love between Ranis and I.
You did us a favor when you got rid of him. That's a shame, maybe you shouldn't have bothered.
Oh, on the contrary, the death of Ranis was just what we needed.
Save your words! You didn't come to thank us for Ranis. Why are you here?
Oh, and there I was thinking we were starting to become friends.
Fine, I'm here to make you an offer. A once-in-a-lifetime offer.
Which is?
You've already killed one of my brothers. Now I offer you a chance to kill the other. Alone. You'll have no hope of ever getting to Loverneal. I, on the other hand, can get you right into his chambers. And why would you want to do that? I have my reasons. Care to share them?
I will, but not here.
Where then?
The southeast of Mayerditch. There's an old graveyard. The HCIM graveyard, we call it. Gather the Marquee. Every member. Meet me there. That is where I will present my proposal.
Every member of the Marquee? You take us for fools? You're trying to lure us there to wipe us out.
As I said to you earlier, Veliev, if I wanted you dead, would have done it a long time ago.
You're bluffing.
Am I? If I'm to head to Birthday Rot Inn and go down into the basement, what should I find?
You...
If I were to give the order, I would have the heads of every member of the Marquee mounted above the gates of Castle Dracan before the day is over.
Don't be so sure. There's more of us than you think.
Is there now? You refer to the elusive Calcidio, the apparent leader of the Marquee?
Lie!
I'm afraid. I know exactly how many of you there are, and the number isn't as big as you'd like to pretend.
A lie? Viliev, you made your point, Veniscula. How do we get to this graveyard?
The boat will be your easiest way, I imagine. Don't let you worry about the details. Incidentally, should you fail to attend,
you'll mind our heads on the gates of Castle Dracan. Yeah, we get it.
Excellent. Glad we understand each other. I'll await you at the graveyard.
Holy shit, okay. This isn't good. Viliev, you lied about Calcidio and the other Marquee. Yes, but it was with good intention. We believed there was more of us out there. It inspired hope in our ranks and fear in our enemies. Adamson, false hope. Better than none, I suppose. I made some tough choices over my years, but every one of them was for the good of Mauritania. I understand. I just don't like it, but I understand. I don't like it either. Later we'll sit down and probably discuss this. However, at the moment I fear we have more pressing matters. And in Skula, what do? Go back to Petadomus even. Gusu and I will handle it. But you heard what she said. She asked if all the Marquee. Viliev, I'm one of the Marquee. I have to come with you. Come with us? What makes you think you're even going? What makes you think we have any intention of listening to that witch? We have no choice, Viliev. You know that. If we don't go, she'll kill us all. I fear Ivan is right. It doesn't seem like Venezuela has given us any other options. Exactly. The decision has already been made for us, so I see little point in debating it. We're going, all of us. Damn it, Ivan! I'm trying to keep you safe! Can't keep me safe, Viliev. No one can. While Lomriel Drakan lives, none of us will ever be safe. We have to do this. It's the only choice we have. Fine. But don't expect me to even pretend to be very happy about this. Breaking bread with a vampire? What have we come to? We're not breaking bread with her. We're going to see what she has to offer. If she tries anything, Guzuman here will deal with her. Yeah, man. Yeah, okay. It will be my pleasure. What's the plan? I will travel down to Birth the Rot and inform Radagast and Paul Maffey of the plight we find ourselves in. I'll also have a word with Celophan and the others in Mire Ditch. Guzuman, I would appreciate if you could escort Ivan down to Birth the Rot. I need to collect some things from Petadomus first. I'll update Dressel when I'm there. Once I'm done, I'll meet you outside the temple and on the Kennephis side. Sounds good to me. I'll meet you both at the boathouse in Birth the Rot. We can use the boat there to get to this graveyard. Good luck. Dude, this question is crazy, guys. Let me deal with Venezuela. Bro, calm down here, man. This is fucking crazy shit, dude. Talk to Vanstrom. Hey there, Guzuman. I think I'm ready to depart when you are. What's our plan? We need to travel through Mort Mire Swamp and Birth the Run. We may encounter all kinds of evil on the way, so you're probably best prepared to fight. Are you prepared? I'm fucking ready, bruv. Okay. Let us depart. You escort Ivan through the swamp. That's Tornit. Looks like we can't get over this bog. We'll have to go back to Petadomus. I'm sure we can find a way through. Wait, is this the thing with the freaking... Oh, this is not the thing where you gotta stick the thing in the thing. You don't think that mine will reach, but something similar might. Ah, okay, so there's a limited amount of these vines. There's 3 of them. Maybe I need to put them together to make them longer. Short, yeah, short vine, and then we do this, and it's long. Yeah, okay. I'm a bit of a smart person, guys. That's amazing. I'll have to do the same. Okay. Oh, it's great, but we really should be heading off now. Alright, let's go, boys. Let's fucking go, boys. Okay, something else happens. Ah! What the? What the? Oh my. What is this? Who made the... I thought Sea Engineer was nearby or something. What the fuck was that? There was a poll to lower their sound and it failed. You know what? I am not even surprised. What is that? You know what? I would vote no too, because if other people have to suffer through that sound, if I have to suffer through that sound, other people have to suffer through it too. That is crazy. Okay.
It's time to disappear and rejuvenate. Oh.
Okay, motherfuckers. And I can't believe I'm shipping super restores for prayer, but it is what it is, guys. Okay, we're almost done at Morton. Oh, did we make it? Oh, W! Another successful journey. Thanks, Guzuman. I'll meet you down at the boathouse. I imagine Viliev is there already. Even departs toward the boathouse. Here we are, Guzum. Locally, what the fuck? Likely going to our doom. At least we go together. Touching, but ultimately meaningless. Ever the optimist, aren't you, Viliev? Is everything ready? Radagast has scouted out the graveyard. It's empty, for now. Venezuela's probably waiting for us all to arrive before she makes her move. What of Cephalan and the others? Well, Mafi managed to get us in contact with them. They will meet us there. Well, I'd better get going then. Indeed, no point in delaying the inevitable. Hop in the boat once you're ready, friend. We're right behind you. Okay. Board the boat. Isine Graveyard. Viliev, it's been far too long, my friend. Good to see you, Cephalan, though I wish it was better under better circumstances. Indeed, and Gooseman, it's good to see you as well. Myreq prevail. Myreq prevail, Cephalan. How are things in Myrditch? As dark as ever, my friend. The Firewatch have doubled their efforts to find us since the death of Rannis, and the citizens are being tithed more than ever before. That said, it does feel like there's a glimmer of hope, where previously there was only darkness. While more ferocious, the vampires also seem a bit more cautious now. They know we can kill them. They finally know what fear feels like. We're also seeing greater support from them for the people than ever before. Whereas they'd only speak of the Myreq in whispers, now they speak of us loudly and with pride. Anyway, let's focus on the matter at hand. I must say, Viliev, over the years, I've come to expect the unexpected. But your message was something altogether.
Months. Pretty epic.
Lapsdoodle, thank you for the prime 33 months, and Pine Fresh, thanks for the 2 months as well, guys. Thanks, guys. I mean, Venezuela Dracan herself, we find ourselves in a very strange time. Strange, and also dangerous. I do not like any aspect of this. Well, I won't pretend this isn't risky, but I have faith in Gooseman here, the first human to kill a Vire. And quite the Vire that was. Venezuela would be unwise to try anything. Speaking of Gooseman, about that other matter I mentioned in my message. Ah, of course, Gooseman, after due consideration by Viliev and I, we would like to promote you to the rank of Lieutenant! Wow! You've done well, friend. I didn't realize much, but we wanted to thank you in some way for all the work so far. Thank you. It's a great honor. I went from private to lieutenant. I wish we had some time to celebrate, but time is in short supply these days. I imagine Venezuela will be here very soon. Are we ready? As ready as we'll ever be. Let's do this. Oh shit, there she is. Well, Venezuela, here we are. All the Myreq. Look just like you want. There's so few of them left. You're a move. I'm impressed, Viliev. I just feared you'd go and do something silly. Skip the small talk. Why are we here? Fine. Conversing with you is a chore anyway. The reason I've gathered you here is because I have an offer for you. Now, I won't deny, you've not done a bad job. Killing Rannis was no small achievement, but you managed it all the same. Unfortunately for you, you're still no closer to the true prize. Lavernial Dracan. Indeed. That is why I've come to you. Sorry. Only with my help will you have any hope of killing my brother. And what do you have to gain from this? Long ago, in the land of Mauritania was known of Hallowale. It was ruled by a big race of Cerdominists called the HCIM. But then your brother came along. Correct. Hallowale was taken over by my kind. Lavernial became ruler by the newly named Mauritania. And you know what? It was the worst thing that ever happened to us. My brother was a great conqueror, make no mistake, but he is a poor ruler, and now, thanks to him, our society is collapsing. Collapsing how? I know you've already been investigating Damien Leucurte and his not so secret arrangement with some Darkmayer's nobles. Tell me, have you worked out why this arrangement exists? We would have a good guess. Well, I can give you a better guess. Allow me to offer some clarity. Every day that goes by, the number of humans in Mauritania decreases. Yet while this happens, our population continues to grow. Surprisingly, we no longer have enough blood to go around. Yeah, we suspected as much for a long time. Why is this relevant? It's relevant because, while all this happens, our great leader remains absent. Lavernial never liked to show his face. But these days, it's as if he doesn't even exist. He spends months in his chambers, refusing to see anyone. Do you wish to take his place? What makes you think we'll help you with that? There was once a time where humans and vampires lived together in a great empire. Under my rule, I would see us return to that way of life. Mauritania would become a land of peace and prosperity, with humans and vampires living side by side. Or we could just kill you and your brother and take Mauritania for humanity. Ah! You could try. But if you were to succeed though, which isn't likely, What the other vampire lords or ladies would just take over instead? No, if you want to take your people, save your people, my way is the only way. Why do you need us though? Why not just kill your brother yourself? You could, but even today there's many Darkmires who still blindly believe in Laverniel. It'll be much easier for me to take his place if I'm not responsible for his demise. You would have you'd have become your scapegoats. Is that a bad thing? Your people would consider you heroes. You'd be the one to finally kill Laverniel Dracan. How do we know you won't just kill us once this is done? You won't. Castle Dracan is impenetrable. You'll never get inside of your own. Laverniel clearly has no intention of coming out. This is your only option. Oh, it's probably also worth mentioning that I can't afford any loose ends. If you decline, I'll just expect you to leave Mauritania immediately. To stay would have dire consequences for your life expectancy. Say we accept your offer. How do we propose to get into the castle? Ah, yes. The plan itself. You will pose as my prisoners, and I will escort you to the castle of Dracan. Your capture is something that even Laverniel will be unable to ignore, and once inside, we kill him. Exactly. A nice and simple plan. Too simple, if you ask me. You're happy, are you, Viliev? Of course I'm not happy. You expect us to just hop into your bed with you? What? You are the enemy. You always have been, and you always will be. We will have no part in this. Come now, don't be so hasty. You could at least think this over. While you do, I would appreciate the private chat with Safalan. Me? Yes, you. I remember the large mausoleum at the back of the graveyard. There's something we need to discuss. Makes you think we're gonna just let you walk off with him. This is growing boringly repetitive, Viliev. For the last time. If I wanted you dead, I would have done it by now. I'm alright, Viliev. I'll go. Gusaman has to go with you. I want him in there in case Vezenskula tries anything. Very well, Safalan. Gusaman, if you please, guide me. Okay. Safalan, hello. Interesting name, isn't it? What of it? The name Hello. You know where it comes from? It's common in these places. They say it was the name of the old Serdomist rulers. Spot on. You know your history. The family of Icene that rule over the Hellovale were the Hello family. And of course, the name of the region is no coincidence. I'm surprised your brother didn't have it renamed Dragonvale. Good name, but not really his style, I'm afraid. What's your name, Venezuela? What's your game? Why do you care about my name? You don't find it odd that you share a name with a former royal family? No, I don't. Like I say, this name is pretty ordinary. Ah, but you are far from ordinary, aren't you, Safalan? Tell me, how much of your childhood do you remember? Nothing! I remember nothing of my childhood. You can thank your friend Vanstrom for that. He always wanted me dead, even before the Mire Cube were a thing. One day, he nearly succeeded. But your powers stopped him? He's the chosen one. You know of Safalan's powers? I know many things about Safalan. Why we're here, in fact. But please go on. It's why we're here. What do you mean? What is all this? It's your story. I promise that everything will be made clear. Fine, but it seems like you already know everything anyway. You're right about my powers. I was able to use them to drive Vanstrom away. It came at a cost though. I remember nothing of the event, nor of anything that happened in my life before. The only thing I remember was my name. There, story told. Now, tell me, why are we having this conversation? This graveyard is no normal graveyard. It was once the private graveyard of the Hello family. Every member of the royal family was buried here. When she was still in power, the ruler of Hellowale, Queen Ifiteri Hello, had this mausoleum built. It was constructed to one day house her and her human husband, King Ascatis Hello. Inside, I believe you will find the truth that you've been spent your whole life searching for. Stop with these games. I know you know something. Tell me. Would you actually believe me if I did? To you, my words are just that. Words. Inside this mausoleum lies something far more reliable. Proof. This door is locked. Well noted. Need to unlock it. I bet I can get it open. Wonderful! It's an interesting lock. The ICIM always were devious. From what I can tell, you'll need to ensure that the total value of each... Ah! Ah! Matches the number at the end. Now, off you go. Fuck! You need to ensure that the total value of each row and column matches the number at the end. 4, 11, 3, 11, 9, 6, 9, 11, 11, 5, 2, 1. This one has to be these two. Because then that's the only one that can do that. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one has to be this one. That's the only way to solve that. Oh god, that is good for that one. There it is! Nice! 3 minutes! That's it! Woo! There it is, guys. Well, there's a plaque on the coffin. What does it say? It reads... Okay, guys, by the way, I don't know what she was talking about with the sticky bathroom. Okay, he was memeing. I don't know what that was. Yes, that was probably a meme. Okay. Here lies Larina Hollow, beloved daughter of Iferteri of Acertus Hollow, and... My god! What does it say? Faithful sister of Saphalan Horror. I don't... No. No. It can't be true. It can't be. I'm sorry, Saphalan, but it is true. You are the half-human, half-ICIM son of Queen Iferteri. Hello. A sister? I had a sister. And my powers? The powers of an ICIM, yes. But I don't understand. I realize it's a lot to take in. No, that's not what I meant. No, what I mean is, you said that its tomb was built for Iferteri and Acertes, but my mother and father, they're not here. Where are they? Saphalan, No more games! I know you've done this. You don't care for me. You're just trying to manipulate me. Well, fine, it worked. If you want my support in killing your brother, you have it. But you must tell me, where are my parents? The war for this land was long and bloody. We were winning with heavy losses. Laverniel didn't mind. He was a hunter and a warrior. In his eyes, there was no death more noble than one in battle. Many didn't share that view though, and he wanted the war to be over. Rannis was one of them. He managed to infiltrate Iferteri's castle, and once inside, he captured your father, Acertes. And Iferteri surrendered the same day. She walked into Laverniel's camp, alone, and willingly handed herself in. Guess she had hoped that Laverniel would free your father in exchange for her. But he didn't, did he? No. After that, I'm afraid I don't know what happened to your mother. No one ever saw her again. Only Laverniel himself knows her fate. And my father? Like I said, suffered heavy losses in the war. We needed a way to quickly restore our numbers. Vampirification was the answer. Your father was the first of many to go through the process. You turned him into a vampire? You monsters! Laverniel turned himself into a vampire. Turned him, not me. I can't lower the game volume right now, guys. Not when there's a cutscene. But you were here by his side. Do you expect me to believe that you're not just like him? I can't control what you believe. I am not the enemy here. What happened then? After you had your way with him, what became of my father? He still lives to this day, under a different name, of course. What name? Vanstrom Klause. Oh shit! It's his dad. Damn. It's his fucking dad. Their eyes? I just never thought about that. No, you're lying. You said it yourself earlier. I have no reason to believe you. Everything I told you is the truth. Only you can decide if you want to believe it. Cephalan. My family. Alright, Venescula, you win. If you want Lavernial dead, you'll have my support of the Marquis. I ask only one thing, which is, when the time comes, I will be the one to kill him. He will pay for what he has done to me and my family. So be it. You should inform the rest of your group. Guzuman, need some time to think over what has happened here. Please inform the others. Of course. Both of you leave. Need some time. Damn. Yes? I wanted to ask you something. I need to tell your companions about Cephalan. Now get going. Oh. Shit. Alright. Hey Guzuman, I was wondering what Venescula told us about Casidio, and I understand why Villief lied at the time. We were on the brink of defeat. Without a bit of hope, we'd have probably never made it to this point. But I don't think we need that false hope anymore. Now we have real hope. Rannister Khan is dead. Rannister Khan, he was Livonial Draken's own brother. If Rannis can die, so can the rest. Lavernial's days are numbered. So you're not angry at Villief? No, he did what he believed was right. In the end, that's all any of us can do. Well, on that note, how do you feel about Venescula's plan? It's dangerous, but so what? We're the Marquis. Dangerous is what we do. I say we go for it. Seems you're not alone in that sentiment, Cephalan. Cephalan wishes to work with Venescula. You have my support, Guzuman. It's Villief you need to convince. I guess I'd better talk to him then. Well met. Tell me, Guzu, what was Venescula up to with Cephalan? Turns out Venescula knows about Cephalan. More than he knows about himself, in fact. What do you mean? The mausoleum contained the truth about Cephalan's family. He's the only surviving child of Halloween's queen, Ifiteri Hollow. No! It can't be! Are you sure this isn't a trick? It could be a trap! Possibly, though I don't think so. It all adds up. What else could explain his strange abilities? I guess it does fit. That's not the only thing. Venescula told us that Cephalan's father still lives, but as a vampire. Vanstrom, Klause. Those monsters! How has Cephalan taken this? As well as he expected. However, he has decided it's best that we work with Venescula. What? This is a bad idea. She's a vampire. We can't trust her. So you won't work with her? No, I'm sorry. But no. I'm trying to manipulate Cephalan, but I see through her lies. I can't support this. I see. Good to see you, Guzuman. I want to talk to you about Venescula's plan. Appears risky to me, friend. Vampires are the enemy and she's a vampire. We take risks every day, though, don't we? We do. But some we take because we have to. Others, because we choose to. We took a necessary risk back in Myrditch. With Seraphina, look how that turned out. Flagian, Macritius, and Andes, all dead because of that risk. Were you close to them? Flagian and Macritius? Not particularly. They were good men, but it was sad to lose them. But we were not close. Now Andes, on the other hand, we grew up together. Before Cephalan found us, he was all I had. But now that he's gone, nothing I do will ever bring him back. You blame Cephalan? No. He could not have known that would happen, but that doesn't mean that we should take more unnecessary risks. This could be our only chance to kill the Lavernial Drakan. Surely that makes the risk necessary. I want to believe that, I really do. But I just don't know if I'm ready to lose any more friends. I can't promise there won't be losses, but what if the losses we've already suffered? What if we don't kill Lavernial Drakan? Surely they were all for nothing. I guess you're right. Okay then, I'm in. Let's kill him. For Andes, and for everybody else who suffered because of him. He'll regret the day he crossed the Marquis. Cephalan decided to work with Venescula. I don't think today, Gemsan. I don't know if today's gonna be a giga-long one. We'll see. Assy now. A good decision, if you ask me. You think so? Ah, yes. Now, how I see it. Venescula's right. We can't kill her brother without her help. I feel like there's a but coming up. But once the deed is done, we don't have any further need of her. We kill her as well, and Mauritania is finally free of that wretched family. You heard what she said. If we kill her, another vampire could just take her place. Well, of course she said that. She needs us to believe that we need her. Otherwise, the whole plan is done for. Think about it. Lavernial Drakan is supposedly the most powerful vampire in existence. What vampire could dare cross the humans that killed him? You made a fair point. I take it you're happy to work with Venezuela then. Of course, we rid Mauritania of evil, once and for all. My IQ prevail, my IQ prevail. I saw you were heading into the mausoleum with Cephalan and Venezuela. What's going on? Turns out this graveyard is more than just a quiet meeting place. That mausoleum contained the truth about Cephalan's heritage. Truth? What do you mean? Cephalan is the only living child of Efateri Hello, the former queen of Hallowale. By Sarah Dolman! Is he okay? That's quite a sudden discovery. He wishes to be alone. In the meantime, he asked me to speak to everybody. He's agreed to work with her, hasn't he? How did he know? I know what he's like. I've known Cephalan longer than anyone. When Vanstrom attacked him and he lost his memory, I was the one that found him. Well, if Cephalan wants to work with Venezuela, then he has my support. That was easy. I was expecting you to disagree with him. I trust Cephalan. He made a mistake, sure, but he's a good leader, and I know he won't have made this choice slightly. Tell him he has my support all the way on this. Alright, thanks. Cephalan started to work with her, he does why. Showed the truth as family, that seemed to convince him. Here he's trying to manipulate him. So you agree with his decision. I'm not looking at links right now, Amin. But Skula does not strike me as someone who fails to consider every detail of her plan. However, you must have spotted the clear holes in the scheme to kill her brother. Like what? Her plan detailed getting us in and killing her brother, but there was no mention of getting out again. Well, if this will kill the rule of Mauritania, to the vampires will be a public enemy number one. If you ask me, I reckon that Venezuela will kill us as soon as her brother is out of the picture. If you don't support the plan, I'm afraid not. Killing Lavernal Dracan is no victory at all if we just get replaced with a sister, especially if it results in our demise. Well, he doesn't have to. Radagast has a plan of his own. He thinks that once her brother is dead, we should kill Venezuela as well. An interesting proposal. Do you think we can do it? If we can kill Lavernal, we can kill her. He's meant to be the most powerful vampire around. Ah, fair point. And I guess if we can't kill Lavernal, what does it matter at that point? We'll all be dead. A pleasant thought. So, are you still against the plan? I figure it's a trap, but perhaps our best move now is to spring into the trap. You've convinced me. I will support Cephalan. Thanks. There's nothing more to it. The answer is still no. You know they all disagree to the plan. It's just you. All of them? Why? They all have their reasons. They all seem valid reasons to me. But they must know that we can't trust Venezuela. I think they know that. We do not know we necessarily need to trust her to work with her. Damn it! I don't want to work with her, but I have no intention of abandoning the others to their fate. Fine. Looks like we'll die together. Come. I guess we should go tell that vampire that we're in. Well, Venezuela, it seems like you managed to convince us. Well done. Thank you, Viliev. Now, shall we crack on? What must we do? If you want to hope of defeating my brother, you'll need the proper weaponry. We have weaponry. We have the Avantis flail. Indeed you do. Not a bad weapon by any means, but not ideal for taking on Lavernal. He'll snap it in two before you can even have a chance to use it. It worked well on Serranus. Lavernal is far more powerful than Ranus was. If you want to defeat him, you want to take my advice. Fine, what are you proposing? If I'm not mistaken, which I'm usually not, you made that weapon from the research from the Hamilkili laboratory. How did you know? Who's the man? Who was it that helped you find that laboratory? Sarius Guile, your servant. Hang on, did you send her? Of course I did. You think she would have dared interact with you without my consent? Come on now, you're smarter than that. Anyway, I don't know much of the laboratory myself. It was Ranus that set it up. Lavernal wasn't very happy when he found her. That said, I do suspect it might have more secrets for us to discover. So you want me to go back there? Yes. If you are able to find any further research notes, I suspect we'll find a way to upgrade that little weapon of yours. Alright, I'll better be off to the laboratory then. I would like to join you, Gooseman. Are you sure, Cephalan? Yep. Better I'll be out there doing something than out here brooding. Gooseman, do you remember how to reach the laboratory? 6th center of Mayor Ditch, just southeast of the Dale Mine. Very well. I will meet you there. Good luck to you both. This quest is really good though, man. This whole quest chain is really sick. I like it a lot. Good to see you, Gooseman. Glad you made it here safely. And you, so how are you doing? To be honest, I'm not sure if I've even probably taken it in yet. It's all so much. My mother, my sister, and of course, my father. It feels so strange. It feels like I should mourn, but how do I mourn my family that I can't even remember? And Vanstrom, my greatest enemy, may as well be my only remaining family? I wonder if there's anything left of Acertes now. Is part of him still there? Buried away? I don't know. Probably best not thinking about it, I suppose. My job is to lead to the Marquee. I can't let anything else distract them from that. Not even my family. With all that's happened, I fear some of them may already be beginning to doubt me. You have their support, Safalan. I know you do. I hope so. I let them down with the Seraphina business, and people died. I cannot let them down again. Anyway, let us crack on. It seems that we should be able to access more of the laboratory through the doors to the south. They were damaged and couldn't be opened, but now I think I managed to fix them up. I didn't know you had a knack for construction. Ah, one of my hidden talents, of course. Not much room for that sort of thing around here. That's a shame. I'm sure you'd be a great builder. Ha! It's a strange to think how different your lives would have been, is it not? Alas, here we are. I'm sorry, but maybe now is the best time for these kind of conversations. You have a good sense of humor, my friend, even in these dark times. Do not be ashamed of that. When things are darkest, a bit of light. Very welcome. I guess you're right. Alright, let's get going. Oh, booty beasts! Look out! Oh shit. 170? Bruv! Oh, I should get my boppers out. I guess I'll just eat like one thing here and then bop it. Bop bop! Bop bop! Okay. Nice. Are you alright, Safalan? I'm fine. What happened? We were attacked by some bloodvelds. You used your powers to kill one. Blasted powers! What good are the powers when I have no control over them? Don't be so harsh on yourself. Your powers have got us out of trouble. A couple of sticky situations before. Yes, but what happened if I totally lose control? Will I lose my memory like that time with Vanstrom? Or will I do something even worse? Well, now that we know the source of your power, maybe we can find a way to help you control them. Maybe. Well, let's hope we can do before it's too late. Bah! Look at me, Goose Man. I'm meant to be a leader, but I can barely control my own body. I'm like an old man. Well, you're the son of Queen Efurti. I guess that makes you thousands of years old. Ah, what an awful thought. I guess I should get a walking stick. I think we can arrange that. Let's add to the list. First, the research we came here for. I'm afraid I'm still feeling a bit weak, so we'll have to go heavy lifting on this one. I'll see how it is. You'll find out you're an old-timer, and now I have to do all the work. Afraid so. My poor back simply can't take it. I have no doubt you'll manage, though. Alright, I'll have a look around and see what I can find. You stay here, old-timer. Please stop calling me that. I can make no promises. You think we can kill him? I don't know. They said he's the most powerful being in existence. A vampire! The truth is, though, we don't know much about him. I guess the point is the best position possible. If we can't kill him, I suspect no one can. A lot of uncertainties. If you play the hand you're dealt with, my friend, this is our hand. Losing a hand card game generally doesn't result in death, though. You start playing against the werewolf. Okay, so we gotta find some notes. So there's a bunch of logs and a fishing rod. Bookshelves. These bookshelves all look ruined, though. Oh! I found it! Nice! Any luck? Yeah, I found some more alchemy research. Good work, I'll look after it for you. Here you go. Well, we better get back to the graveyard. I'll meet you there. Okay, what do you think of Venescula? I don't trust her. She feigned affection back in the graveyard, but I don't know if she's doing it just for her own gain. You'll still work with her, though. Yeah, she's our only hope of defeating her brother. In truth, I pretty much made my choice even before she told me about my family. That's good to know. I worried you were being too hasty after you discovered the truth. You're not too wrong, my friend. I may well be leading us to a certain death. Please don't. You have my support. As an outsider, you could easily turn on and yeah. Okay. Fuha. Cephalon, hello. Of your arrogance. What makes you sure we also won't kill you once your brother's dead? Oh, you could try, although I doubt it will end very well for you. Now, this is exactly what I mean. Oh, lighten up, would you? Sense of humor at all? I'm no fool. I'm well too aware of my own weakness and how you could exploit them. When we take on Lavernial, I don't intend to be alone. How many supporters amongst the vampires of Darkmire? A small group against all of us. The fight would be brief. Hiding behind larger numbers. Not very honorable. Now you see, I've tried honor before. Decided it wasn't for me. Honor matters not if you're dead. I intend on keep on living. Ah, Kusaman, you're back. Good to see you made it back okay. Yes, wonderful. Good to see you. Shall we get on with things? Go ahead. The research you recovered has confirmed something I long suspected, which is... Queen Nefertari was a renowned botanist. She used this to her advantage many times during the war, breeding all sorts of plant life to use against us. One of these plants was Blisterwood tree. The Icene used the sap of this tree to create poisons that were deadly. Bro, I remember this tree, man, because I wanted to level up my woodcutting for freaking stupid magic logs, and I had to go to Blisterwood, and they said, oh, Sins of the Father requirement. Stupid Blisterwood tree. Oh my god. Okay. However, I've always suspected the tree might have other uses. Clearly the researchers in the Hemalchemy laboratory thought the same. So what did they find out? It seems that the bark of the Blisterwood tree can be used to create poisons that are deadly to my kind. Ow! Well, I'm no scientist, oddly enough, but from what I can tell, even when chopped away, the wood from the tree is very much alive. It shifts and grows in unpredictable ways, rendering our immunities useless. I see where we're going with this. You want us to use this tree to construct new weapons. Well, not quite. While not perfect, the work you've already done is potential. See no need to completely discard it. Instead, I suggest we use wood from the Blisterwood tree to enhance the weapons you already have. When combined with the wood, I imagine the flail of yours will be quite effective. Perfect for killing your brother, assuming you don't kill us first. Again with this! I've already told you, I have no need to kill you. Once Lavernial is gone, I envisage a new age where my kind and yours will live in harmony. We're alive for that. I believe it. See it. By me. What's that emote? 170. Oh, you fuckers! We're getting sidetracked here. We need some wood from this Blisterwood tree. Where do we find it? Ah, that is the tricky bit. I only know of one Blisterwood tree. It lives in Nefertari's old laboratorium in the middle of Darkmire. It's in the capital? We have no way we're getting in there. Well, I'll see why we'd need to. When the schooler here can get some of this wood for us. Really now? You think I can intention of touching a tree that can kill vampires? No! You will need to recover this wood yourself. How? Darkmire isn't as impenetrable as you might think. I know of a way you can get in, but first, you'll need a disguise. Luckily for us, my kind has some shape-shifting abilities. Many vampires, such as myself, prefer to take it on a human form. That means you should be able to fit in. The right outfit, of course. Trader Sven sells Firewatch disguises. That's what they were for! I was wondering when we were gonna need those disguises. Okay. Not bad. We'll want to make them adjustments. You need to look less like a Firewatch and more like a noble. Or Buffy knows how to use a needle. Okay. Good idea, Gooseman. Could you pick up as a Firewatch disguise from the Trader Sven? He lives in the Sector 1 of Mire Ditch, directly south of Old Man Ral's house. I do. I'm guessing I'll be taking it from Bulmafia after that. That's right. He and the others have gone back to the Mire Ditch hideout, Old Man Ral's basement. Once you have the disguise, we'll need you to send it. We'll discuss it once you have it. Okay, let's go get the disguise. Yeah, I got the top. I need legs and shoes. Flanders, thanks for the prime. Oh my god. This guy. How are the things going? Not too bad. We managed to recover some more Hemalchemy research. We think it'll be used to further the... Well, that's good to hear. Anything I can help with? Yes, actually, we need to make an improved weapon. I need to infiltrate the city of Darkmire. For that, I need to disguise. William said you were able to help. City of Darkmire? Oh my. You better be careful. Anyway, yes, I could be a help. What kind of disguise do you need? I need to look like a vampire noble. Safalan suggested use a Firewatch disguise from Trader Sven as a starting point. That's a good idea. Do you have a Firewatch disguise with you? I do. Hand it over and I'll get to work. Here you go. Here's your finished disguise. Dude, that was fast! There's no material for some spares. I'll leave them in the chest in the corner if you need more. Holy shit, that was fast! How does it look like? Oh, I can't wear it yet. Scented with vampire blood. Okay. Your disguise. I have it here. Wonderful. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we will need to send this disguise. I have been keen on a smell, and we'll quickly notice if an imposter, if they don't smell right. What do we need to send it with? Blood, of course. The blood of a Vire. So I kill a Virewatch and I use their blood to send the disguise? No. Virewatch will not do. We wanted to send in with the nobles. That means we need the blood of a noble. There's a difference? Of course there are. The lords and ladies of Darkmire won't go interacting with any old rabble. Of course. Go on then. Give us some of your blood. Dear Valia, if you misunderstand, the smell of my blood will be far too recognizable to work. We need someone a bit more obscure. It's so silly for me to realize. You clearly have a vampire mind in mind. Spit it out. I think we need to take this as an opportunity to deal with the two issues in one. Damien Leucurte has become a problem that needs to be resolved. He's also a noble, albeit a lesser one. So we kill Damien and use his blood. Sounds good to me. Indeed, let's get it done. Gooseman, meet me outside the church and Sleppe. I need to pay Damien a little visit. Ah, yeah, let's fuck him up. Alright, let's go fuck up Damien and Sleppe. Well met, friend, I don't think we're back here so soon. I know, and that's not a bad thing. Damien needs to be dealt with. I suppose you're right. Now I've done some scouting. It seems Damien is hiding in the manor. Interestingly, he doesn't seem to have increased his security since Croy's death. He may have well tried, but I bet we scared off a lot of his supporters. They don't want to mess with you, my friend. I suspect you're becoming quite notorious amongst the vampires. Do you think we should be able to access the manor easily? Looks like it. I think we can get through the dungeon. Let me know when you're ready and I'll head in. Let's fucking do it! Shit. So here you are. I knew it was only a matter of time before you lot showed up. Get to the point. It's over, Damien. Listen to your arrogance. This is what we've become. I remember when I commanded your respect. Your kind would cower in fear at the sight of us. Once, yes, but now, not the ones covering. You think I'm afraid? I'm a Lord of Darkmire. I am fear. Lord of Darkmire? Isn't the Lord meant to have followers? Looks like yours have run away. Cowards. That's what they are. I was their savior. When their greatest leader abandoned us, I was the one that kept them fed. Now you're nothing. Face it, Damien. You're out of time. There's nowhere else to run. That is true for all of us. Oh shit! Time to see what you're really made of. Crumbrick, you will support me. Why? But I can't. You can and you will. Oh fuck. Come on then. This ends now. Oh, he's base spraying. I'm doing it too. Okay, he's ranging. Okay, I guess I'll just sit here. I don't know if I need to run away from that. He doesn't seem that hard at all, actually. Yeah, he's a pizza cake. He's a freaking pizza cake. Okay, I'm poisoned, though? Or poison. Don't know if a super restore will remove that. Does it stack? It doesn't. Okay. Okay. Still doing that. Fuck, why do I not do damage? There we go. Okay. There's not really much to this guy, I think. I'm a lot more aware now. Oh. Does this do anything? Dude, I need to be so much aware. I need to, like, look at things. Like, I'm not fucking looking at things, dude. I don't even know if it matters if I do those. Oh, maybe it's because my attacks have a reduced effect, and it's because he has those magical fires. Scheiße. I need to read the chat more, dude. Like, I need to read this fucking chat more. God damn it, guys. We're good, though. We're good. As Damien dies, you use his blood to send your disguise. Got what you need? Looks like it. Good. I don't want to stick around this place any longer than I need. I will meet you back at the graveyard. What do you think this means for Slipper? Death of Damien can't do any harm. That said, I don't expect this to suddenly fix everything around here. Sleeper plague isn't the only illness in this town. In their religion? I do. People here follow a samurai. A choice like that has consequences. Bad ones. Think they're being punished? Exactly, I don't believe in a fate myself. I'm sure like someone like Dressel would say otherwise though. I just think that if you play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. You think the sleeper plague will go away now? There shouldn't be any new cases now that Damien and Croy are gone. That won't help the ones infected though. Maybe there's a cure. Maybe. I expect this town holds a lot of secrets. But now it's not the time to explore them. We have other business to attend to. Well, the Vampire Slayer returns. 2 of my brothers. Now Damien as well. Quite the body count you're amassing. 2 of your brothers? You do not know. Gooseman here isn't just responsible for killing Rennis. He also killed our younger brother. Oh! The guy in Draenor that was sleeping in the freaking, Oh shit. How's the neck? It still kinda hurts, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bad, but it's fine. Count Draenor, he called himself. He wasn't much of a challenge compared to Rennis and Damien, truth be told. Yes, the great Count Draenor. He loved his stupid titles. He was weak even before he got trapped on the wrong side of the salve. A coward as well. There's a reason Laverniel had him banished. I'm just surprised he lasted as long as he did. Now, I assume you have finished the disguise. Banking no bank, thanks for the prime. I do. Wonderful, now we're getting somewhere. With that disguise, you should be ready to enter Darkmire. But how does that get into the city? The place is a fortress. Almost, but not quite. I know of a small weakness in the southern wall. A crack in Sector 6 of Myrditch, just north of the Elk Mine. Oh, I remember seeing that crack. Yeah, I tried to go through it. Pondux, thanks for the prime. It should be big enough for you to squeeze through, as long as you haven't been eating excess of cake lately. What? Seems suspiciously convenient. Why hasn't the crack been filled? My kind are struggling to feed themselves. They've currently got bigger worries than cracks in the walls. Besides, up until now, why would a human even consider entering Darkmire? Perhaps you hadn't noticed, my kind is not known for treating humans well. Although you expect us to live in harmony once this is done, how are we meant to achieve that when each side hates the other? I never said it would be easy. I don't expect us to kill my brother and then have a big party. It'll be a work. With given time, the work will pay off. We'll see. That aside, I can use this crack to enter Darkmire. Then what? You'll get to use the Ephiteri Arbitorium in the middle of the city. City architects gave it a facelift to help it blend in, but it's still impossible to miss. Okay. How is everything sus, guys? Once inside, you need to chop some logs from the blisterwood tree. You need enough to harm everyone. 8? Okay. Now, however it happens, you must not let your true identity be exposed. If a member of the Myreque was found in Darkmire, the entire city would be locked down. Any tips for blending in? We'll keep the disguise on for a start. You'll want a suitable name as well. Your current one isn't very fitting. If anyone asked, you're called Vampyrus Diamus. I'm gonna save that. Ethical? Vampyrus Diamus. It suits you, Gooseman. Vampyrus Diamus. Right. Anything else I should know? I expect you see too many things you consider undesirable while in Darkmire, especially where your kind are concerned. While you may be tempted to get involved, don't. Stay in character, no matter what. Once I'll be back, I'll have the logs. Wish me luck. Myreque prevail. Myreque prevail. Okay. Let's go use the medallion, star some of my food, and I guess the Blood Moon stuff for now. I'll be surprised if I didn't get stopped by anyone. There. What are you doing? Turn into the Arbitorium. Well, you can't. Why not?
Because nobody can go into the Abatorium.
Can't be true. Someone must be allowed in.
Who are you?
Empirus Diemus. I'm new here.
Clearly. Well, Vampirus Siamus, you're wrong. No one can go into the Abatorium by order of Dracan family themselves. Why do you want to go in anyway?
Do you actually care?
No, but I have a job to do.
Well, what takes for you to let me in? There must be something you want. Do you want money?
I have no need for money.
What then?
There's something I need doing. Get it done for me and I'll grant you access.
What do you need?
There's a Juvenate who was meant to deliver something to me. He hasn't shown up. Find him and tell him that Desmodius Lecerius is getting impatient.
Sure thing. Where is it meant to be delivering?
Some slaves. You heard of Gataranks? There's some human that Vanstrom used to help collect blood tithes. Well, he went and got himself killed by the Marq. Vanstrom owed me a favor, so he agreed to let me have his wife and his child.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Got a problem?
No.
Good. Morton Nigasi in the Juvenile you're looking for. He'll be somewhere in the lowest tier of the city. Now get lost!
Okay, lowest tier of the city. Morton, there he is.
What do you want?
Are you Morton Nikasi?
Yes, what of it?
Desmodius Lecerius sent me.
Ah, great. Just what I need.
He wants his slaves. When are you gonna deliver them?
I'm not. You shan't be getting his slaves.
Why?
Because I sold them to someone else.
What? Why?
Why? Because I'm starving, that's why. You lords and ladies probably haven't noticed yet, but you soon enough. It's only a matter of time before you all run out of blood as well.
So you sold them for blood. Do you think nothing Desmodius would notice?
If I didn't do something, I'd been dead anyway. They'd a quick death at Desmodius' hand and a slow one due to starvation.
Look, I don't care what happened between you and Desmodius. I just need to recover those slaves. Who did you sell them to?
Don't waste your time. You won't get them back.
Why? Why?
Because I sold them to Lord Alexei Yuvkai, one of the most powerful vampires in the city. He looks at you the same way you look at me. He'll never let you have them.
We'll see. Where can I find him?
He lives in the upper part of the city, but the slaves won't be there. He has a prison. That's where you'll find them.
Sounds like a visit to prison then.
Fine.
Slaves, get your ass back here! Let's go. Was there a dog called Frank or something here? Fucking... Frank is a booty beast. Oh my god. I'll pet Frank. There he is. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? There you go. A nice little dog. Talk to Firewatch.
Leave me alone. I have a job to do.
Open the cell door. Hello there. What are you doing in here? Oh, I'm great. Lord Jobkai takes good care of us. You don't want to escape? Ah, why would I want to do that? I'm very happy as I am. If you say so. Hello, is your name Gataranks? Yes, I'm Maria Gataranks, but you're not one of Lord Jobkai's lot. Well, I'm not. Are you doing okay? I think so. We only arrived here a short while ago, but they've already given us food and some new clothes for Ron.
What?
You must be new around here. Lord Jobkai isn't like the rest of your lot. He keeps us well looked after. He's taking care of you? Ah, yes, a nice bed, good food, and clean clothes. All they ask in return of a little bit of blood from time to time. Lovely lad. I don't...
Hey you, what are you doing?
I was just talking to the prisoners. Clear off, these are Lord Yokai's personal tithes, but... Okay. I guess if people are happy, maybe their blood tastes better. Alright?
What is this noise? What's going on in here?
This is Lord. They're here to cause trouble.
You.
Who are you? Superius Diemus. I'm not here because to cause any trouble. Thank you very much. I'll be the judge of that, Vampirus Diemus. Now, why are you here? These prisoners of yours, they were promised to Desmodius Lecerius. Who? He's a guard at the Abatorium. Ah, he's a nobody. These prisoners are mine. I paid for them. You'll have to tell them to find some different... Yes, it seems nice here. Would like to stay. But... Oh. Yovkai. What's going on in here? Nothing for you to concern yourself with, Vanstrom. I have this under control. Doesn't seem that way. Well, tell me how it is protocol for the head of the Avirars to come and investigate every disturbance. Surely you have bigger problems, like the blood shortages amongst the commoners? As it happens, I was on my way to the lower city to look into that issue. However, on my way, I heard shouting. Have you decided on investigating? How convenient. Tell me, is Lord Drakan really so interested in my business that he now is having you spy on me? You're paranoid, Yovkai. Lord Drakan doesn't care about you. No. Many are starting to wonder if he cares about any of us. Careful there, Yovkai. Now tell me, what's happening here? This Vire was trying to steal some of my prisoners. I was having them removed. Hang on, I know those humans. That's the Gatarank's family. They don't belong to you. What do you mean? I paid for them. Doesn't make them yours. These prisoners belong to Desmodius Laserius. You will have them returned to him at once. Oh, what? You don't get to order me around. Maybe a lord. But you still answer to the Drakan family. That means you also answer to me. What do you think Laserius is gonna do with them? If I give them to him, they're safe here. They're locked after. I don't care what Laserius does with them anymore. But I care about you and your weird tendencies. Now that we're done here, see those prisoners have returned, I'll leave this place shut down. You there, Vire! Yes? You'll return to Laserius and tell him that his prisoners are not on their way. Okay. Good. Wait, that voice, Vire, it sounds familiar.
What is your name?
Tiberius, I'm new here. Clearly, which makes me wonder why I'd know your voice. Turn and face me. I want to get a good look at you. Oh, fuck. What? Turn and face me. I will not ask again. Oh shit, something has to happen. Yes. Vanstrom. Not what, Guile?
Forgive me for the interruption, but Lady Venskula has urgent need of you.
Fine, my business here is done regardless. Shit, okay. Okay. Alright, boys, let's go. This fucking quest, man. What is this? Have you stored
my slaves out?
That's dealt with. They'll be with you soon.
Maybe you're not as useless as you look.
Can I go into the Abatorium now, then?
Yes, just don't tell anyone I let you in.
Let's cut some wood, baby. The bark on the tree is too hard for you. You gotta soften it somehow. What? Okay, in case you wanted to look at that tree again, I've made some notes you may find useful. I've spent many days trying to remove the tree to no success. However, I've found that while the tree can't be killed, it can at least be weakened. Without the right amount of water, the bark in the tree will grow so hard it'll become impossible to chop logs to collect sap. There are 2 valves in the Abatorium that can be used to control how much water the tree water per interval. The southern one gives 4 gallons per water per interval. For the 3 to be healthy, it needs 36 gallons. 9. Okay, 9. 4. That's it. The northern one gives... Oh, I didn't read that! Oh, my bad. I didn't read that part there. My brain skipped that part. That's it didn't... It skipped that sentence. I only read this. Okay, so... 7, 14, 21, 28... Nej, det skal jo være... 4, 8, 12... 4... 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, nej. 7, 14, 18, 22, 26. What? Four, north, 7, south, 4. 7, 14, 21, 28, 48. 4, 2. Such an easy puzzle, boys. There it is. There it is, guys. Ah, there we go, boys. There we go. Yeah. Every single puzzle demolished. Right here. You're back. Do you have any logs? Yes, I have them here. Did it go okay? I was a bit close at times, but I managed it. Bit close? You nearly blew everything with your little run in Vanstrom. It was a good job. I had Sarius keep an eye on you. Spying on me? Wasn't convinced you'd be able to do the job. It seems I was right to be cautious. I had it under control. By the way, where's Cephalon? He needed a walk. I told him not to, but he insisted he'd be fine. Not to worry. Cephalon is a big boy. Now, Gooseman, let's get those weapons made. What do I need to do? I've given your friend Vatita the required information. He will show you what to do. He's at the Mayor Ditch hideout. Make sure to take the blocks with you. The others need them for their own weapons. Right, I'll be back once the weapons are made. Okay, Mayor Ditch hideout. Fine. Dark times, but they're light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe, but won't be far enough. Be careful out there. And you. Who of these? Was it Vertida? I have them here. Have I seen 7 of them? Here you go. 7 blisterwood logs. Right, we're going to need some logs to make blisterwood sickles. That's what most of will be using in the battle. However, I think you'll be able to swap the sickle on your flail for a blisterwood one. Blisterwood flail. I like the sound of that. How do I make these sickles? Very similar to how you made your emerald sickle. First, you want a blisterwood sickle. We have plenty of those crates over there. You'll want to make a bliss sickle and use a chisel to imbue a ruby on it. And you'll get your own ruby, I'm afraid. Once that's done, you need to enchant the ruby sickle using a ruby enchant. Finally, you need to use a knife to combine your sickle with a blisterwood log. That will make your blisterwood sickle. I attach that to my flail. Exactly. If you need any help, let me know. Alright, let's get started. Well, I guess I gotta go back and get a freaking frick. Yes. Find the 2. Oh, and then I need the... Yes. Can't just do this, can I? Create a blisterwood flail. Oh, I can. Nice. Oh, so I can just swap them. Cool. Blisterwood flail. Whoa. Alright. I'm prepared. You look to lock to the others. I did indeed. Then we're ready. Cephalon isn't back yet. You know where he went. Path north of the graveyard. He went to walk in that direction. I'll see if I can find him. Don't take too long. More? Man, I'm getting nervous, actually. Gooseman. Cephalon. So this is it. All these years of fighting. All these years of running. It all ends today. One way or another. One way or another. Seem troubled. Guess that makes 2 of us. Ha! Well, I asked first. Do you remember Gataranx? Human that worked with Vanstrom? Didn't you and Valiant kill him? Yeah, we did. Before he died, though, he helped us. In return, he asked for us to help his family. And? I found them in Darkmire. They were in a prison. Albeit a nice one. The vampire that owned it looked after his tithes. They're not there anymore, though. Thanks to me. Another vampire has them now. One that I don't imagine will show any kindness to them. I assumed you had no choice. Yeah, it was the only way for me to get into the Arbitorium. That doesn't change what I did, though. Broke my promise to a dying man. Man that worked for the vampires. Because he had no other choice. Vanstrom would have killed his family otherwise. Made the hard choice to spare others from having to. Yeah, but this time we weren't the ones who paid for it. The Draken is gone, and Mauritania is free. It'll all be worth it. The Venezuela keeps her word. Indeed. Well, that's me. Your turn. Possibly we will counter Vanstrom today. And I wonder, is there anything left for the man he once was? Does the process of vampirification destroy everything that makes us human? Or does it just hide it? I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we will never know. And yet, our whole order was built upon hope. A hope so small it will not have existed, but that will never stop us. I still cling on to some hope for him. Is that wrong? It's rarely wrong to hope. Well, we could stand here forever, watching the world go by. It's just delaying the inevitable. Time to end it. Oh, one last thing, Gooseman. What? Thank you for everything. It's been a pleasure. Come, let us return to the other. It looked like everything is ready. Everybody has their new blisterwood sickles, they're all prepared. Good. Here's what's gonna happen. From here, I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. I will teleport our group to the Darkmire Arbitorium. There we will join some Vyres loyal to me. We will have your group to Castle Dracan as our prisoners. Once inside, my Vyres will ensure no one enters will deal with my brothers. And then, once Loverniel is dead, I will teleport you all back there again, and then I will announce his death to my kind and take his place as the ruler of Mauritania. From there, we will start to build our new kingdom together. We'll see. Yes, we will. Make sure you're ready for this, Goose Man. Once we start, there's no going back. I understand. Once you're ready, let me know and we'll begin. Super attack, super strength, restores, tons of caravananas. I got a DC crystal and I got a Dracan's medallion for TP. Alright, boys! Here it is! If we die, so be it. I will still continue playing if my hardcore character perishes. It'll just open up a ton more content. And heck, if we live, get to live. And that's freaking awesome too. Let's give it a try, guys. I'll do my best. I'm ready. This is it. The day we've been spent so long fighting for. Myriq prevail. Myriq prevail. Myriq prevail. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. It's so cool, though. Holy shit. I'll pause CCS for now. But in Skula, what's going on here? Klause. That's not... Yeah. I'm here for a gift from my brother. But that's the Myriq. Yes, all the Myriq. I don't understand. How? Their efforts are valiant, Vanstrom, but alas, they were unsuccessful. I decided to take matters into my own hands, using a new tactic. I negotiated with them, convinced them that I was on their side. After that, bringing them in was trivial. I'm sorry, my lady, but this seems too good to be true. But it is true. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd best be getting inside. But... Oh, fuck off. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, he does... Wah! And we turn away. I know that.
I remember when I was young, our father would take me into the woods hunting. That was where I truly discovered what it meant to be alive. The constant fear, that knowledge that if you fail, your very life will be over. But then at the same time, the thrill of the chase, of the conquest. Nothing can match it. One day, he decided to bring my sister along. He felt it was time for her to develop her own taste for the hunt. She was a natural, a raw talent I've never seen before, and rarely since. I felt a unique pride that day. That wasn't all, of course. There were so many things she excelled at, so many talents. But lying, then in Skula, lying was never one of them.
Brother, I didn't...
Tell me, Vanstrom, what was the cause of this latest betrayal? How is it that I've displeased you this time?
I don't know.
Vanstrom, please, this veil of thin lies is thinner than the humans you feast upon. No, the truth.
Alright. You've been gone too long, brother. While you spend your days hidden away lamenting about that stupid rock your kind suffer. Out there in the city, you're starving. There's not enough blood to go around, and their great leader is unwilling to provide a solution. Something has to change, or we're doomed.
Vanstrom, my dear sister, you disappoint me. You and your kind have spent your years engrossing yourself in culture, in Akatoke, pretending to be something you're not. And in that time, you have forgotten something. Allow me to remind you. I am Loverniel Dracan, ruler of Mauritania and the lord of Vampirium. When you play your games of politics, you do not do so because you're smarter than me. When you weave your words and make your schemes, you're not getting the better of me. No, you do these things because I allow it. Because your plots are so insignificant to me that I do not even care to pay attention to them. But now, Vanstrom, now you have my attention. And now you will be reminded what it means to cross the Lord of Vampirium.
Holy shit. Let's get him! For Andes! No, wait. What?
Vanstrom,
My lord?
are you still loyal?
Yeah, of course, my lord.
Good, deal with the rest of this. My sister and I have much to discuss.
Wait, shit. Is he the guy I gotta kill? I thought there was that guy. I've long waited for this day. The day that the Maya Cube will finally die. There's no hellhounds or abominations this time, though. This time.
I'll deal with you myself.
Okay. Wait. Safalan didn't.
Well, Severland, hello. I long have I wished to end your pitiful life.
Stop! Just for a moment to think. This isn't who you really are. You had a life before all this. A life of Ascurtes. Hello, my father. Please, think back to those days. Think back to who you used to be.
You talk too much. Shall we begin?
Oh my, I'm so sticky, dude. My freaking fingers are so sweaty. Okay. Okay, turn away when he does the thing. Is that dead? Hold on. Is that it? Oh, okay. It'll... Okay, so far it's just this. He's sucking. This! Woo-ha! Okay. Okay. There's no way I can kill him. Is that it? My pets will feast on your... Wait, he said no abominations. Okay, it's behind him, it's fine. It's not gonna get me. What? Oh, okay, run away from that, I think. Heal up. I might have to TP out, dude. Okay, run away from that. Good. I'll stay as long as I possibly can. Move away. No. Okay, can't move away from that. That would be my strength. Okay. Do we move away from that? I'm not sure. I could move into that. Do I move into this? Ow! Do not move into that! Holy shit! I thought I had to break it. I had to like run into it to break it. Holy shit! Okay, pits. Okay, avoid pits. Avoid pits. Maybe it like gets away if I like run far enough. Maybe that's how it works. Holy shit. I might have to TP out, chat. I'm not gonna stay until I die. I'm not gonna do that, but I think I can do it. I think I can do this shit. Okay, blood is my strength. We just don't run into that, eh? Maybe I had to run that pit into, like, the blood orb or something. I can so do this. Is it melee? Is he melee? Okay, I'm dipping, chat. I'm dipping. I'm not gonna die. I'm not...
Okay. I still don't... I'm not gonna mute chat. But I'll unmute chat. Okay, so... Turn away from the darkness thing. Maybe run away from the pets. I don't know. And the red orb, I don't know what to do with it. It is what it is. Okay. Let's go cook some carambuanas. And go again. That's my heart rate. I'm not calm. Mia Goober thing. Ah! Okay, let's go! Sounds like a freaking transformer, man. What is this, Megatron? Ow! I don't know how to deal with that. I can't attack it. Blood will be my strength. Blood orb. Summons a magical blood orb. Maybe I get it. Maybe I get him away from it. Oh, I can attack it! Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't think I could attack it. Why did I not think I could attack it? Oh, man. I wasted so much food on that. Let's keep going, though. Just keep going. Just get a feel for it. I don't know. Ah! Nah, I'm better just leaving. It's better just leaving. Fuck it. Okay, I gotta bring some knives or something. Oh, fuck, man. Okay, now that's better. Chat, it's straight up just better leaving. I think I'm gonna slurp now, because it looks like the boost stuff stays, eh? So slurp. Slurp. Also, I'm gonna quick setup. Bang, bang. I don't know if he does magic attack. I'm not sure. Let's fucking go, dude. Okay, it stays. Talk. 42 off the rip. 38! Okay, don't know what that does. Ah! I suck! I don't know what to do against that. I'm just letting it be. I don't know if I should swap overhits as well. It's fine. It's whatever. Nice, it worked. There it is, dude! I think... we fucking got it! Ah! What? Wait, there's more? Okay. Wait. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Please, Jagex. Just like the Panthers on moons. Ah, shit! Please. Please? Yes? Enough! Stop this! Ah, son! Why would I want to do that? Father, please, you must remember something. Anything.
Remember! I remember everything! I remember how weak Acertes was, the pathetic love he has for his wife, for his children! I remember how good it felt to be uplifted, to be made something more!
No!
And I remember the joy when I took your sister's skull and crushed it with my bare hands.
No, no. No, 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 no. Cephalan! Believ, Skuzaman, Cephalan, we need to go. Cephalan? What have I done? Teleport him out of here, he can, he's too far away. Cephalan, please! What have I done? Then you, Cephalan, then you. Get over here, we need to go now. Holy fuck, you killed them, all of them. What do we do? Believ, what do we do? There's nothing we can do. Don't you see, Ivan? It's over. They won. We can't give up. We're the Marikyu. The Marikyu are dead. Believ. Fuck, guys. He's gone. They're all gone. Sorry, Gooseman, but I need some time alone. Are you sure? I can take you back to Petadonius. Staying here. Take this. It's not much, but it's all I can offer. But please, I'd like to be alone. Please, Sea Engineer, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me, Sea Engineer. Talk to me!
Quest
Yes!
completed.
Oh. Deathless voice. Dude, I soaked every mechanic, man. I soaked every mechanic. Oh, we got the Twitch, we got the YouTube, we got the... I soaked all the fucking mechanics, dude. Doubters! Doubters! I'm so fucking happy, dude. Oh. The orb strengthened his attacks. You could drag him into the orb to hurt him. You know what? I fucking thought of doing that. Sorry for the language. I thought of fucking doing that too. But I was worried that it was gonna strengthen him. So I didn't do it. The reason why I didn't do that is I thought if he walked into it, it would give him strength. So that's why I walked into it. It's like, oh fuck it, I'll walk into it. Jesus Christ. I think if I wasn't aware of that, that darkness mechanic, I would still figure it out. I still think I would figure it out because it didn't kill me. And if it doesn't kill you, you can figure it out. Because it makes sense. It goes dark, you know, and peer into the darkness, you walk away. Dude, I did not think there was a fucking second phase, man. I thought it was over. I was almost about to turn off, like, emote only so you guys could, like, be excited with me. Holy shit, I was...
Fucking A, man. That was so cool. Bro, I'm so happy, guys. Outers! What will be the next quest we should need to work towards, guys? Yeah, what will be the next quest? Sins of the Father is done. Song of the Elves or Monkey Madness 2, I think, right? Actually, maybe I should call my mentor, like my Iron Man mentor real fast. Yeah, I'll see if he wants to talk real fast. You guys may know who I'm talking about. Because I'm getting a lot of answers from you guys. And you guys probably know what's up, but... Yeah, I'll see if Fox wants to talk just like for a few seconds here. Hello.
Hello, what's going on, my man?
Dude, what's up, man?
Bro, that was such a hype experience watching you learn that and like figure it all out on the go. That
Bro.
was sweet, man. Well done.
Were you watching it like right now?
Oh, we watched the whole thing, man.
Oh shit, that's
like,
cool.
All 3 attempts. It was very good, man. You did a great job.
I soaked every single freaking mechanic, man. Oh.
Hey, but you reacted. You didn't panic. You didn't telly out. You learned the mechanics. You figured it out. Like, dude, that was massive.
I was trying to solve it. Like, I was trying to like. I was trying to like do like a thing and then see if that worked and then like do another thing, right? And then go like that.
Yeah.
But fuck,
I'm glad you stopped trying to hug the blood veld.
Dude, okay, my first thought was, okay, I'll run into it. That's, I
Yeah.
don't know why that was my first
That
thought.
didn't work.
Then my second thought was, okay, if I run away from it from a long enough time, it'll disappear, you know?
Yeah.
Because that makes sense in my WoW brain. And then it was
Right.
like, okay, can I kill it? But I thought I couldn't kill it because I swear I hovered over it and I saw no attack.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think I gaslit myself.
Did you
but-
figure out how to handle the blood orb, or someone told you that yet?
They told me afterwards. Apparently you can move
Okay, yeah.
him into it, right?
Yeah, you run wide around it, and then he drags on, and it explodes on him instead of on you.
Dude.
But honestly, I've never seen someone like absolutely tank the blood orb and just ignore it. It almost seems like it's worth just ignoring. Like it said that it increased the damage of him a little bit,
Yeah.
and I think you made the right play because it almost did nothing. Like that was genius.
Yeah, I mean, listen, okay, people are gonna say I'm gonna be capping. I actually thought about dragging him into it. I did, but
Okay.
I was scared that it was gonna empower him and like make him super strong.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. You know, that's good logic. You got a good WoW mind for bossing, you know? I mean, when it came to like the lightnings and the enrage phase, that's where most people crumble. Most people fail the boss in the enrage phase.
Dude,
and you one-shot that, you know? Like,
I'm gonna be
well
honest,
done.
dude. Moons prepared me for that shit with the Panthers and like all the...
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because I'm used to like the Blood Rain and like the Panthers and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not going to glaze you too much, but
I
good
know,
job, dude.
I love that, you know, it is what it is, you know? I mean, still hardcore, by the way.
Still hardcore, by the way, man. Damn.
So, okay, that's not... I didn't call you just for you to like glaze me, but I appreciate it, dude. You're fucking awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
What big quest do you think I should work towards next?
Oh, let me see the stats real quick.
All right, I'll show you my stats. They're on the screen right now.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, those are looking pretty good. Okay, so if I were you on a hardcore at this stage of the game, do you have Monkey Madness 2 done?
No.
That would be my next step.
Monkey Madness
I would be
2.
looking in this order for the next big quest. I would be looking Monkey Madness 2, and then D Slayer 2, and then Song of the Elves.
Okay, Monkey Madness 2.
That's my
DS2.
typical. Yeah.
That means I
typical
would have
order
to
on
farm a
hardcore.
lot of Slayer.
You got to farm a lot of everything, man.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is, dude. It's the game.
Yep, that's the
Okay.
game.
All right, well, I just want a little recommendation for you since you're like a big hardcore Iron Man guy and you kind of know like the route that's smart to take.
Yeah. If you were a more experienced player, since I'm going to respond to your chat real quick. If you were a more experienced player, I would be pushing you towards Wild Catholic Sleeps. Since you're not, I'd actually probably personally leave that until a little bit later.
All right, that's fair. Okay. Oh, that's Majaharat. Okay, I see. All right,
Yeah.
well that's cool. So I think I'll probably just work towards Monkey Madness 2 little by little while I do a bunch of other like small like standalone quests and then see how it goes.
Awesome.
What are you up to right now on your character?
I'm killing one of the later game Slayer bosses, Araxor, right now. We finished up the Inferno. We finished up the Quiver. Those were really big grinds, and now we're just trying to improve our gear so we can get to the Theater of Blood on our team.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be sick. Holy shit! All right. All right, cool stuff. But I mean, dude, again, thank you so much, man. You've been really helpful for like my journey. I really
Of
appreciate
course,
that.
dude. Of course. Enjoying it, man. Keep going.
Yeah, you too, man. All right, have a good one, dude.
See ya.
Yep. Oh, wait, what did he say? I don't know what he said. I left.
Yeah, shout out to Fox, guys. Make sure to check out Fox. That is F-A-U-X, his Twitch channel, and also on YouTube. He is a really awesome guy. Really old school, really old school RuneScape content. He's a really old school content creator for old school RuneScape. Super awesome dude, man. He's been so nice to me as well. I think how we'll do it is we're probably gonna like level Slayer, level crafting, and just do a bunch of quests along the way, but pivot towards Monkey Madness. And definitely do a lot of Slayer. So that's what we're gonna work towards. I don't know if we'll like immediately just spam Slayer into Monkey Madness. We might do some standalone quests. We might do some like small little other ones too along the way. But that's probably how we'll do it, guys.